Hello there! Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first ever Episode 1 Classic WoW Speed Dating Session. I myself, Grace for Days, will be the bachelor for the day, where I'm going to be going on a hunt for the best contestant who gives me the best discussion. Whoever it is, you're going to win 20 bucks, Amazon gift card, exclusively to you from your man, Grace for Days. I'm looking for some good discussion today. Something that really always gets me off, if you could say, is talking about classic WoW nostalgia. I want to hear, today's topic is your earliest memory from vanilla WoW. Now guys, this stream is going to be just as impromptu as speed dating is. I don't know what's going to go on. I don't know what's happening. And I hope that you guys have just as great a time as I do. Maybe you guys can be along on this journey as I look for my next lover on the Classic WoW Speed Dating live stream. So guys, this is how it's going to work. I think I've got one or two people lined up, not really. If you want to get on this live stream, you're going to talk for 5 minutes. That's the point of speed dating. Probably no more. If I like you, we might go to 10 minutes. And you don't have to show your face on a webcam. You can just come in as voice audio call. But either way, I want to hear your... Either way, guys, I'm getting a little choked up. It's the first date. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Grace for Days. Content creator since December 2018, if you can call it that. Not much of a title. I'm a classic WoW enthusiast, lover, psychopath, just as much as the next. I love classic WoW. How's the music going, guys? How's the audio? How's the stream? Let me pull up my chat. How's everybody doing? Who we got in here? Goat Dragon, Alan Porter, Smiles. What's up, Smiles? Vega, the classic casual. Are you in the wrong live stream? Absolutely not. You are in the place you need to be. And if it must be so, you could have $20 today, Classic Casual, if you come on and give me a good pitch for your most nostalgic memory in Classic WoW. Sugar Spice, Majo1424, what's up? What's up, Majo? Okay, let me turn down that background music. Whew, I'm getting choked out, guys. My one and only suit. I'm wearing my best today for you. Let's get these DMs rolling. Guys, for everyone in the chat, I know it's a little intimidating. I got one guy coming on soon. Until I get someone to DM me and say they want to get on. Dude, I got $20 up for grabs. Amazon gift card. You can get all the Hot Pockets. You can get all the preparations you need for Classic WoW this summer. I don't know if you're buying a new mouse, a new keyboard. You need some new RAM. $20 could be going your way if you come on and talk for 5 minutes. Easiest 20 bucks you could make all day. Who we got? What's up, Render? Good to see you, bro. Hey, Render, why don't you be my first contestant on the Classic WoW Speed Dating Episode 1? You can break the ice for everybody. Everybody's a little nervous. I'm nervous myself. But guys, today's topic is Classic WoW nostalgia, your earliest memories of vanilla WoW. What do you think about whenever you think of the first time that you logged in? And you can sell me on this, guys. It doesn't have to be exact. And if you've been following me and you're a fan, you probably have an advantage over some of the other guys. I mean, you just got to come in here, give a 2 to 3 minute spiel. You know what I like, guys. The heavy nostalgia, the good feels, whether it's the music, your first memory of what it was like logging into a zone, the loading screen, if that really sold you on something. I mean, I don't know what it is for you. Guys, whenever I think of classic WoW nostalgia, one of my earliest memories was... You know, if you follow me, I always talk about how I leveled up a Gnome Warrior on the Alliance. Obviously, that was my first character, but my first ever character, the first time I logged in, was actually a Tauren Druid. Believe it or not, because my brother got introduced to the game by our uncle. This music is killing me. First time I ever logged in. I don't talk about this much, guys, because it's always the Gnome Warrior. It was always done Moreau. Is it hot in here? But the first time I ever logged in was on a Tauren Druid. And I remember the first time I completed a quest, it was that level 3 quest where you kill all the lions, and I remember the quest reward was 81 copper. Something stupid like that. It wasn't even a silver. And I told my brother, yo, I just got 81 copper. I was thrilled. I didn't know what 81 copper meant. Oh, and that brings me back, man. This wasn't the earliest, but whenever I understood the concept of having 1 gold, guys, do you remember what it felt like to have 1 gold in your inventory? Now, you may not have been as noob as 9-year-old me, but guys, I saw the silver and copper forever. I don't think I ever got up to 1 gold. I either wasted it on stupid stuff. But man, just the memory of attaining 1 gold that first time. It's unbelievable. But yeah, that's kind of my introduction. That's one of my earliest memories to Vanilla WoW. That's kind of what I'm looking for, guys. Man, I mean, hey guys, I got I got Classic WoW a month away. I want to start to get to know the community. I want to hear some of your thoughts, and I'm trying to give away 20 bucks. I want to have some good conversation. I think I got a couple guys. I got at least Hypnotic Bud on Goodnight Azeroth. He's going to be tuning in pretty quickly. We're going to be doing this for 2 hours, guys. I got to go at 6:30. That means we got 1 hour and 49 minutes to speed date. If anyone's up for the challenge, come into the stream and we'll have a little chat. My Discord, let me share my Discord. I'm a new streamer, guys. I don't have the exclamation mark Discord set up yet. I'll get on that ASAP. I'm gonna be doing these speed dating sessions. The plan is Monday through Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. It's really just to scratch the Classic WoW itch. We're a month away, and it's gonna change up some of the content that I've been doing, guys. I write guides all day, every day, and I want more interaction with the community. I want more fun things to do, and so I'm hoping that this speed dating is gonna satisfy my need for Classic WoW. What was I doing? That's right. Here's the Discord, ladies and gentlemen. For anybody that wants to get their hands at 20 bucks, man, nobody's biting. Is it me? Is it something that I did? Is it something that I said? Did I overdress you? Did I overdress for you guys? What's the deal? Let me see. I'm gonna put these in both chats, and then I'm gonna pull the restream up. What do we got here? Hey, what's up, Ethan? Good to see you, man. Long time no see. Yeah, dude, and mostly my fault. We've been spotty here and there, but we're a month out, ladies and gents. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to expect whenever this game drops. Smiles, you want to come on? These Smiles, the legend, the myth, the Smiles. See, and this is gonna be crazy, dude. It's gonna be like speed dating. I'm not supposed to know who you are, but I kind of know some of you guys, at least through the comments, and it's gonna be a weird experience. Probably just as weird for me as it will be for you. But I would love that. Smiles, if you want to come on, dude. I mean, if you're the only one on, you're gonna get 20 bucks right away, and we're gonna chat it up and have conversation until someone else wants to get in. We might talk the entire time. You can leave whenever you want. I may not be that interesting for you, but I'll give you 20 bucks if you're the only one. Yeah, I got the I'm on Discord. Just let me know how to do it. Hey, Smiles, and this is not mandatory. You don't have to do webcam at all. We can just go straight audio if you want. I imagine that's how most people are gonna do it. Completely fine. I don't care otherwise. Although, if there's some competition, having a webcam might help out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. Webcam's not needed at all by any means. Smiles, let me DM you right now. Let me send you a DM. Where you at, Smiles? We'll start a call. Oh, dude, this is exciting. It really is. This is more exciting than I thought. I didn't think I was gonna be talking to these Smiles today, man. Hey, what's your Discord name? PM me real quick, and we'll get this going. How's everybody doing? For everybody that's a little gun shy, and oh, how's everyone doing in the chat today? And you don't have to come on. I want to hear some of your guys' earliest memories of Classic WoW. What's that nostalgia? Whenever someone asks, hey, there's always talk, oh, it's just nostalgia. Oh, it's all this feel-good. What's that feel-good memory for you? And in between speed dating sessions, we can chat it up in the chat. I can read them out here, but I'd love to know whether you come on or not. Well, like I said, whether it's the music, the starting zone. Man, Dun Moreau for me, it's a touchy subject, man, because I'm not going Alliance. Maybe eventually, maybe in a couple years. But we're going Horde all the way. But yeah, man, Dun Moreau has a special place in my heart. Oh, Snoop. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right, Snoop. We're gonna get you in on this call. I'm hyped. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Snood Penguin. His 5 minutes begins. As soon as he answers this call, it's gonna be amazing. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Hey, hey.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, man. How are you? What's up, man?
I'm fantastic, dude. It's so good to finally be talking to the Smiles, the Snood Penguin, man. And this is so neat.
The legend, the absolute unit, dude.
I'm telling you, man. One of the biggest supporters, guys. Honestly, man, $20 is probably going his way. Y'all don't stand a chance. No, I'm just playing.
Oh,
But,
no, I don't even need the $20, dude. I just want to chat and talk
Absolutely.
WoW.
Absolutely. Well, that's what this is all about. And that's kind of what I want to start doing. I want to be more connected with the community. So the Snood Penguin, the topic today, if you can impress me, give me your best shot. The topic of the day is nostalgia, your earliest classic WoW memory. Go.
Oh, God. Okay, so this might be embarrassing, but, like, I was too young to even get that far in the original vanilla.
Ooh, I already
So most of my memories from vanilla was literally just making a ton of characters, not even getting to level 20, and just like thinking their backstory and like how they became undead, or like how they're so honorable as an orc or something like that. It was
You were an
the
alcoholic.
best time, dude.
You were an
Hell
alcoholic.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Snood, what was the highest level you hit in vanilla?
I've actually played with my dad in vanilla, and
Okay.
his character was the highest level. I think we got to level 40.
Neither of y'all even made it. Your dad didn't even make it.
Yeah, he didn't even make it.
Nice.
And but I mean, I can't really judge him, because I think the reason why he didn't get that far was because I would hop on his character, buy a bunch of shitty items, change all of his talents, and like just change it into a character that was trash. So I don't know. I can't really blame him. But
no,
that's
so
my
neat.
earliest memory. Yeah.
No, that's so neat. I fell into the alcoholic trap as well. I want to say I level capped that Gnome Warrior at level 44, and I remember it began. What level did you start? Did alcoholicism kick in? It was level 24 for me. It was in the wetlands. The wetlands did it for me, bro. Once I made it to the wetlands, it was such a drag. I was killing alligators. I didn't know. The quest felt too far and few between. I didn't know what the hell was going on, and I kind of hit a point where I couldn't explore anymore.
Yeah.
That's what kicked in.
I don't know, man. I really do. Every character I made, I really did want to make 60.
Right.
But I would hit like that second leveling zone, so like it was usually an undead, so I would hit Silver Pine and just be like, I want to make a new character because I want to experience the world and make stories from my perspective, not everything else. But it was, I mean, it kind of just was there always.
And that's so neat. It's so cool. Especially, man, you're one of the few young people I get to talk to. I want to say there's a community split half and half. Between age-wise, like you were either too young, 9 years old, probably like you and I, and you didn't really you didn't level cap in vanilla. You didn't get to experience the game fully at all. But then you have this other demographic of all these old people, all these old gamers, and they kind of think we're crazy. They hear us talk about these stories and they're like, oh, dude, you're a pleb, you're this, you're that. But I mean, that's okay. That's just the reality of what our experience was. And so it's interesting. I remember. Sorry, that Stormo music threw me off, dude. I'm sweating over here, Snoop Penguin. You got me. No,
it's okay, dude. Hot. You're hot. It's all right. It's
so
lit.
Check this out,
it's lit.
Bro. It's live. It's live. No, one way I think for us to experience the game more, it was to go into alcoholicism. We wanted to experience more of the world, because in Silver Pine Forest, dude, my brother, he was 6 years older than me. He wasn't as dedicated to the game as me. So he was 15, 16 at the time, and I kind of took over. But he literally spent months in the Barrens. Not 1 month, probably not even 2 months, like 3 months in the Barrens. I think that's all of his memories was spending time in the Barrens.
Hell yeah.
Which is badass, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I've played private servers. I was, Elysium, I think, relaunched with Nostalrius.
Yep.
I was on the of that and just experiencing all those people. I started a gnome with my buddy. I was a warlock, he was a gnome mage.
Nice.
So
nice.
There was just so many people in Dunmoreau just kicking it, dude. So we were like, well, screw the leveling quests. We're just gonna like go out and kill those level 5s right outside of the start zone.
Hell yeah.
There's no way we could do the quest, dude. There's no way.
Nice.
And it was just so fun being level 1s and level 2s. Like, getting through that cave with the trogs, we died so much. We were like, oh shit, we forgot about this part.
That's beastie. Man,
and
dude.
It's just... I love WoW, dude. It makes so many good stories. I'm planning on playing it with my girlfriend and hopefully...
Oh my!
Starting adventures with her and hopefully get her into WoW and see this huge part of my life that I grew up playing.
Dude, that's gonna be great. It's gonna be insane, man. Because
it's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be insane. Especially for younger players like us, you know. And you do have experience on private servers, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
You kind of had that homecoming.
So
no, it's gonna be so different. Yeah. The community is gonna be there, but you kind of had that homecoming feeling, man. I did it on Chronos 3. I played the first 24 hours, and I think I hit like level 18.
Nice.
And yeah, and then I was sitting in the Barrens. I logged off, and I said, you know what? I can't do this to myself. Like it was almost partly because of the time investment, dude. Classic, especially classic. You invest so much time in the fact that it was a private server. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna let this go away again. I'm not going to fall in love again and then just crash and burn.
Yep.
Let me
because there's like drama going on with the private server that made all the characters get deleted or something like that.
Well, that's what it seemed like. Other than Nostalrius seemed to be the straight up one, but I swear every other private server I heard about. It seemed like there was corruption in it, right? It was all for the money.
Yeah,
so
there was something going on in the background. Every single private server that I've heard about.
That's crazy. No, that's crazy, and it really brings to light. This will be a much more different experience than these private server experiences. Real quick, let me segue. Let me say something. Brian Lee, the Shaman. What's up, guys? Hey, we are doing a speed dating episode. I've got another hour and a half, a little bit over an hour and a half. I'm giving away $20. If you want to come on, today's topic is nostalgia, your earliest memory of vanilla WoW. We're just shooting the shit. We're talking to each other. I want to get to know the community. Some of my fans, the Smiles, he's a big fan.
Huge fan.
Huge fan. I mean, I see the guy. We have conversations in nearly every single video. It's fantastic. And so it's really neat to...
I'm usually the first one to see the video.
It's beastie, dude. I love it. No, and so I'm glad that we finally get to a rack. So if anyone wants to come on, we're giving away a $20 Amazon gift card. Send me a tell in Discord, on my Discord channel. You guys can join. But yeah, Snoop Penguin. Let me think. No one else is on queue, so
sure.
So we're gonna keep this train rolling, man. If you got time.
All right.
This is a speed dating session, so I mean you may just want to hop in and out.
I've got a little bit more time. I'm taking a break from work. I'm in the middle.
Oh,
of
hell
work,
yeah.
But
well, if you're just chilling, dude, oh man, I'm glad you're here on your break, dude. That means a lot. So check this out. Let me ask you, what are you doing to prepare for Classic WoW?
Okay, so the buddy that I played the private server with, the gnome mage, his name is Jason. He's actually a part of the older crowd.
Okay.
So I'm younger, and he's 42, I think.
Nice.
So he got into WoW because he liked D&D.
Nice.
And I'm into D&D now because I like WoW.
Oh,
and
hell yeah, dude.
We played D&D together. We've been playing WoW together, and for months, we actually worked together. I got a job where I work with him.
Nice.
So we have literally 4 months just been meticulously looking at our characters and waiting for that. Like, he likes to call it the electronic heroin. And I'm just like,
oh man,
it's
dude,
fantastic. So we've just been waiting for those hits of electronic heroin.
Dude, I'm telling you, no, it's for real, man. I got in on the stress test. Like I said, I had that one private server experience, Chronos 3, the launch. I don't even know if I felt it there. You know, I think I did. It felt good, but dude, the stress test, now it's real. It's more of a real experience. Dude, I did a 24-hour stream, that first stress test, and I was a little scared for myself. I didn't know if I was going to make it 24 hours. Dude, I got 12 hours in. I hit level 10, and we did a 8-hour Warsong Gulch session, dude. It was the most badass time, and time went by like that, dude. Like, I blinked, and 20 hours had gone by. I was like, what?
Did you level up your Tauren Druid?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. You know I went Tauren Druid, so, you know, a little bit of practice. Preparation for the game. I haven't been practicing on private servers, but I want to say my lack of practice on private servers, I'm actually saving up, you know, those dopamine hits, those electronic heroines.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's more beneficial than some leveling practice. Longevity.
I was so mad I didn't get into the beta, and then the beta was going on, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna be there when everybody else is there, and that's fine.
Right.
That's fine. That's fine.
It is.
I just cry every night, but it's fine.
Yes. No. We'll end on this. We'll end on this point real quick. The beta. So I didn't get invited to the Classic WoW beta, and I really was feeling it. I was upset. I feel as if I wanted to get in, maybe for other reasons than other people. I did want to test, and I wanted to do things, but it was such a unique experience, man. And even for everyone else, you would have got to play with Asmongold. Asphon tips out, soda popping, dude. I saw normal people.
That was the biggest reason why I was so.
I'm never gonna get to play with these guys, right? And how crazy would it have been? I saw Zero TV. Guy's got 1,000 followers on Twitch, and good for him. He got in the beta, and he was playing beside Asphon and Asmongold, and they got the quote unquote world first Scarlet Monastery Cathedral run. How cool is that? How neat of an experience is that? So. I mean,
I wanted to be a part of that experience.
Oh, absolutely.
Seeing all of them raid in Arathi, and those huge 100v100 battles, dude.
Right.
I want to be a part of that, but it gets me even more hype seeing even more people come to these battles once Classic is out.
Oh, it's gonna be live, dude.
It's gonna be so lit. It's gonna be so good.
My conclusion after the first couple weeks, you know, it faded, and I don't think that's gonna be the case for Classic, but I think that we were on the good end. I think it was a blessing in disguise that we weren't invited to the beta. That's how I like to look at it.
Absolutely.
Snood Penguin, it was a pleasure getting to talk to you.
Talking to you, man.
Finally getting to see the man behind the mirror, or whatever the hell it.
Yeah, whatever it is. I don't have a webcam. I would totally.
No. Hey man, I'm planning on speed dating the entire month of August. For 2 hours, I can do these cool discussions. Thank you so much for joining, especially on your work break, dude. It's gonna be up to me. We'll see if you get the $20 at the end or not. I'll shoot you a DM.
Don't even worry about it.
No, man.
If I don't get it, I don't care. It's been great talking to you, man.
For sure. No, likewise. Thank you so much for coming on, Snood. Hey, have a good rest of your day at work, man.
Yeah, and I'll be on the stream in the chat. So say hi to me.
Bet, for sure, man. Hey, it was good talking to you, Smiles.
Peace out, man.
Later, bro. Woo! That was spicy, ladies and gentlemen. He set the bar up here this time. All right, that was our first speed date. If anyone thinks they can top him, hop in these DMs, get in the Discord. I got another person up on deck, Mr. Goat Dragon, real quick. Albino Tangerine, I'm just the lonely night elf looking for love. I'll take whatever I can get, man, butt or coochie will do. Albino, hate to say it, but you're in the right place. You want to get on stream, jump in the Discord, and we'll do a little chat. Don't have to get on the webcam, I understand. Anonymous. Not feeling too hot myself, but that's okay. We got Goat Dragon coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to the one and only Mr. Goat. Let me bring him. Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, Grace.
What's up, Mr. Goat Dragon? Hey, man, I'm not familiar. You're a viewer? Or are you just a Classic WoW fanatic? How'd you find out about me?
I'm a viewer, a Classic WoW fanatic. Played vanilla back in the day, private servers. I was a total noob back in vanilla days.
Hell yeah.
Good times.
Hell yeah. Well, give me a little bit of introduction. Our topic today is nostalgia, your earliest WoW memories. I want to hear all about it.
Oh yeah. Well, the first character I rolled was a a human mage who, for some reason, I made
shit.
bald. I gave him no hair. Got myself into the mid-15th. I was leveling in Westfall. I just looking on the auction house trying to find a helm to cover his bald head because I thought it was ugly after I made it. Ended up re-rolling,
Nice.
mainly because he was bald. And because mages were really squishy. I didn't realize how powerful they were.
Real quick, real
15,
quick.
right?
You bought your first helmet.
No, I was looking on the auction house trying to find a helmet to cover his hair, or his lack of hair.
Got you.
And,
Got you.
there weren't any available till like 20s or something like
Right.
that. So I'm like,
Yeah,
that
you were
seems
level
like
50.
forever away. I can only make it to level 25 to get a helmet.
Absolutely. Let me stop you there. Yeah, no. I totally feel you. I want to chime in. If you've been watching me, oh, sorry. I'm just as nervous as you, Go Dragon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We're shooting out an icebreaker. Hey, man, my first helmet, I talked about this in a couple videos. There's nothing like that moment that you get your first helmet, even your first ring. That was memorable. I remember, I think it was the Deadmines ring. And your first trinket. These are such monumental events in Classic WoW, and so you bringing up the helmet it's just a cool discussion topic. It makes me laugh. You're level 15. You tried to get on the auction house and buy one. Of course, you couldn't buy one at level 15. But my first helmet was Mechanire's helmet, that cloth headpiece. And granted, and remember, I rolled a Gnome Warrior. If you watch my videos now, I use that Gnome Warrior as a prop. It feels so good. I love looking at him every time. He had that stupid little, I don't know, signal on the top of his head. And this was the crazy thing. In Vanilla WoW, I was a Gnome Warrior. I rolled Need. I remember there were clothies in that group too. But I saw a helmet, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is my first headpiece. I've never seen a headpiece before, and I can actually wear this thing. So I rolled Need.
It's blue, too.
And it's blue. And the effects are terrible. I don't even think they benefited a warrior one bit. There were no primary stats, and they had on-use and equip abilities that I don't think benefited a warrior at all. That was my first helmet.
Spinning radar dish on the top. You can't beat that.
That's what I'm saying, though. But what was even crazier is in Vanilla WoW, people actually trusted me because I tanked dungeons, dude, and that I did as many dungeons as I possibly could, leveling up, just because that was one more thing to do, right? People actually trusted me wearing that stupid little helmet. Like nowadays, if a warrior was wearing that helmet, he wouldn't get invited to a group. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you think?
I play with a warrior with that helmet today.
Did you really?
Too bad for the mage you stole it from, though.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But anyways, so I didn't mean to interject on you. Tell me about your first helmet. How'd you get that first one, and then carry on to that?
I ended up stopping playing that character. I stopped playing him in the mid-teens. Rerolled a paladin who I got to like Red Ridge until I realized that playing a paladin was only auto-attacking and really boring. So I stopped playing that character.
Yeah, dude, paladins, hell yeah.
Yeah, I can't play a paladin. They're too darn boring. Then my next character was a female night elf rogue, and that was the one I got to the highest in vanilla. She only got to like the mid-40s because I spent all my time in South Shore ganking Horde. That's all I did.
No way.
Yeah, it's great.
No way. That's really neat. So you didn't hit level cap in vanilla. Did you hit level cap in Burning Crusade?
I did. I got to 70 in Burning Crusade and 80 in Wrath, and then I quit and haven't touched the game since private servers in the last couple years.
Wow. You know, I had the same experience, and I want you to talk on this. Me coming up in the game, I didn't hit level cap in vanilla. I didn't even hit level cap in Burning Crusade. I remember being 45. It was like level 45 whenever the Burning Crusade dropped because I couldn't get into the Outland right away. And whenever I got to the Outlands, dude, it was a grind. At least I was probably 12 at the time. I was probably a 12-year-old. It was a grind for me getting through Hellfire Peninsula. I went into Zangmarsh and I said, screw this zone. Did the whole Altaholic thing. I didn't hit level cap until Wrath, right? So I didn't even do raiding. I don't even think I raided in Wrath of the Lich King competitively. I may have done a few pugs, but I was too young. My attention span, I was on the Altaholic thing. And then ever since Wrath of the Lich King, I sold all my stuff. I deleted everything on my character. I gave all my gold to some low level. Like, dude, Classic WoW really played with your emotions, man. I deleted my account. And ever since then, I remember quitting the game, coming back, quitting the game, coming back, every single expansion until Warlords. And I was always searching for that Classic WoW experience again. But you never came back. You never bit the bullet after Wrath of the Lich King.
I could see where the game was going after Wrath with like the Raid Finder, I guess they didn't have Raid Finder yet. Dungeon Finder, flying mounts. The game became where you just sat in the capital city and you queued up for stuff and you teleported, and then you were playing with people from other servers that you never saw again. Like I could just feel the soul of the game was dying.
Gotcha. You know, and it's
That's why I'm so
crazy.
psyched the Classic coming back.
If I can ask, Goat Dragon, how old are you? Because I feel
I'm
like
30 right now. Yeah, I was probably like 15 when Vanilla was out.
right. See, and that's the only reason I asked that is because growing up, I remember being a freshman in high school whenever I played Cataclysm, right? So
Yeah.
I still want to say that I had like this younger mindset. Like I was 9 to 13, that initial vanilla through Wrath of the Lich King experience, and the only thing I knew was discovery, exploration. So this idea of the game turned into LFR or turned into sitting in a city, everyone, you know, in Burning Crusade, Shatrith, that whole Shatrith thing happened. I don't know what it was in Cataclysm. Everybody sat in a city. But I never really experienced that, you know, and that's why I continued to come back. It was more exploration for me. I didn't really know about the in-game mechanics. And so maybe that's why I continue to come back. Let me ask you, did you ever play private servers in the past 5 years?
Only after Blizzard announced Classic. When they announced Classic, I was like, holy crap, it's coming back. So it was so far away, the release date at that point. So I looked up, played on a couple of private servers in the meantime.
Nice. What did you level capped in private servers then, I'm sure?
Oh yeah, I hit 60
Tell
on the
me
Druid.
your experience, man. Oh, on a Druid. Nice.
Yeah, good times.
I have a feeling you win Alliance though.
It was a male Night Elf Druid this time. Yeah.
Nice.
Take a lot of hordes still though.
Well,
PvP is where it's at.
That's what's up. So what are you rolling in this iteration of Classic WoW?
I think I fell in love with Druid on the private server. I gotta do the same. I'm going Horde this time. I'm gonna be a Tauren Druid.
Okay, you're getting the War Stomp. You're starting off in Mulgore. Nice,
Oh, yeah.
dude. You're gonna get the ritual experience. I feel like Taurens are more ritual. They have more ancestry than Night Elves. I mean, I know that they're kind of tied into the same thing. I've been reading up on some lore lately. I was talking to Snood Penguin. He was talking about Dungeons and Dragons. How much role playing do you experience, at least, and like, you don't have to necessarily role play, walk around the city, be spamming chat, say I am Goat Dragon, I am Bloodhoof, you know, descendant of whoever the heck it is.
Goathoof.
Yeah, you don't have you don't have to be doing all that, but like, how much do you get invested into the lore, like the quest lines, or are you just a min-maxer? There's no wrong or right answer.
I want to read all the quest text this time. Every time I roll a new character, I say I want to read the quest text, and then I never end up doing it. But this time, I'm actually going to do it.
Yeah. Dude, same. I've been making guides lately, dude, and I've been getting snippets. Oh my gosh. I read through some of the quest text just so that the commentary can be halfway decent, you know. Even if I did do these quest texts and I read them back in the day, my memory's shot on them. But dude, some of the storylines I'm reading about are blowing me away. Like, even the stupid, I just did the Scarlet Monastery dungeons. I've almost got Cathedral done, and we're done, but I read through all the quest texts, basically. And it really adds so much depth, so much flavor to the game. It's a whole nother experience that you may have never experienced in the past. And so I am super stoked about that. Let me ask you this. Are you going to download Quest Helper? Maybe not the first iteration, but ever. What do you think about Quest Helper, the add-ons?
Yeah, I'm definitely a proponent of add-ons. I like to enjoy the world and explore and see everything, but I also like to be able to play efficiently. Being an adult now, I don't have as much time to sit down and play the game, so I can't, like, wander around aimlessly, you know?
For sure.
Efficiency.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. And you know what? Nowadays, we don't have much time. You know, real life circumstances, especially with Vanilla WoW, can affect how you play the game. So I completely understand that. I totally get it. And for everyone in the chat, while we're doing this, I got Render lined up on the speed dating. He's going to come up soon. Me and Goat Dragon are going to be wrapping it up in a second. I want to know everybody's thoughts on Quest Helper. Are you going to download the Quest Helper add-on? Ooh, look out. I think that was a follow. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, sorry. I'm totally butchering this speed dating session. But for everyone, are you going to download Quest Helper? And I'll give you my take on it. I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to it, man. I don't... Even on the 3rd, 4th, 5th alt, because, dude, I'm going to be invested in this. I'm going to school the first year. I'm going part-time these next 2 semesters, dude. All I have is time. And so I think that I'm just... And I want to be as efficient as I can, but personally, man, I hate seeing that map glittered with icons, man. It makes me sick, right? It makes me sad. I'm one of those guys, dude. I played back whenever you had to be level 40 to get your mount. You know, you didn't have to be level 20. So I feel like the add-on, the quest helper add-on, falls in that same realm for me.
I may not need it though. I know the quest by heart so many zones at this point.
Right.
I
Yeah.
may try playing without it and see how it works. I gotta be
Well,
honest.
I will say, if I do have quest helper, I'm not going to utilize it to the fullest. The only reason I'd have it is to make sure I picked up all the quests, right? But that does take
Yeah.
away from some of the experience, like. But there's so many quests. Oh my gosh, and I could go on a tangent with this Goat Dragon, but there's so many quests that say, you finish the quest chain. It was an epic. I just did one in Scarlet Monastery. This test of lore. I think that was the quest chain name. And at the end, it was like, you did great, fellow druid. You know, come back and Dimitri will test you whenever. At a later date, since you've been advanced. And then someone in the comments on Classic Database was like, no, he doesn't. He never gets back around to you. And so it's like, oh, dude, the potential, you know, like there's so many cliffhangers in these quest lines. Even the hidden enemies quest text leaves you on a cliffhanger. Come back and we're going to conquer things at a later level. Never happens, right? And so I can see where, oh, man. Oh, sorry. I won't hold you too long, Go Dragon, but
A good alternative to Quest Helper, though, is playing with dual monitors and have a browser on your second monitor, and you can just Google search any information you need.
Right.
That way it's there when you need it, but it's not like littering your map all the time.
Right. That might be the best alternative. Yeah. I think that's the way to do it. Hey, real quick, let me ask you. We're going to finish on this. What does your gaming rig look like? Are you upgrading for Classic WoW? Do you have a man cave yet? Are you going hard? Do you even have...
I just bought myself a sweet gaming rig with a Ryzen 2700X and an RTX 2080. So it's going to be a little more power than I need for Classic WoW.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Good times.
That's cool, Goat Dragon. Hey, man, I really appreciate you coming on and talking to me about your... nostalgic experiences, man. It was really neat. I'm not familiar with your tag in my videos. Hit me up on the next one. Just throw a comment down, so I remember your face.
We chatted briefly on another video. You shared a link about some Tauren lore with me, I think, a day or two ago.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah,
okay, so that's
with you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Goat Dragon. Hey, I appreciate you coming on. Hey, man, you set the bar up there. You're up there with Snood Penguin. I'll send you a tell if you win the $20 Amazon gift card. Appreciate you, man.
Sounds good, man.
Until next time. Yeah, we'll see you, Goat Dragon.
See you on.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Goat Dragon. What did you guys think? I think he did pretty good. Definitely up there with Snood Penguin. I mean, it's a close race. I don't think one beat the other one up to this point. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, there's a $20 Amazon gift card up for grabs. It's a speed dating session. We need to keep going. We've got Render on the line, a Classic WoW homie. Real quick, I'll give you a little bit of backstory on Render. He was in one of my previous stress test streams. He got on and we talked for like 2 or 3 hours. We talked about lore. We talked about game design. And this guy has super good insight. So I'm really looking forward to this chat. We've only talked once before. Who do we got? Chaz McLean, looking sharp Grays. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I'm at work or I would totally jump in. Hey, Chaz, I'm doing this all August. So you'll have your shot. We're doing $20 a day every speed dating session. We got a $20 Amazon gift card giveaway. You can get all your Classic WoW goodies, all your needs on Amazon. All you need to do is come talk for 5 minutes. We've been talking a lot up to this point. We're going to get Render on the line. It's been good so far, guys. We've had 2 contestants. Who's going to be the next contestant on speed dating? Hey, Render.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? Dude, I'm so glad that you wanted to get back in on this call. We talked once before on the stress test. It was such a joy. It really was. You have great insight. I'm really looking forward to this speed dating session. I need you to impress me. We got a $20 Amazon gift card on the line. Today's topic is nostalgia, your earliest Classic WoW memory. Hit me where it hurts.
All right, so I think I talked about this a little before when I was on last time, just because, you know, it's hard to talk Classic WoW without going into the, like, nostalgia dive.
For sure.
But
now's
so,
your
like,
chance.
when I was a big, like, RuneScape kid in junior high.
Nice.
I was, like, probably 2004, so I was a 6th grader when Classic WoW came out.
Oh, nice.
And I transferred from private school where all my friends played RuneScape, and I went to public school. And in my gym class, I had this friend, Corey, who we'd run together every day in gym class, and he would always talk about WoW. to like me and my friend Josh, and we'd be like, "All right, we get it, you know." I had played Star Wars Galaxies and then like Dark Age of Camelot, a few other MMOs, so I knew what was up.
For sure.
So then he like forced us to get Classic WoW. Basically, like we spent the night at his house one weekend and watched him raid Molten Core on like his old HP Pavilion crap heap, and he was getting like 4 or 5 frames a second, like his entire UI clogged with add-ons and stuff, and we just were like blown away, like it was the coolest thing we'd ever seen. I was like, all right, I have to get this. So I went out the next day and I bought it at Sears. You know, it was one of the copies with the 6 million stickers.
Oh, nice! I think mine had 5 million. I swear, dude, they all had different million stickers. If I'm not wrong,
there are old copies still. Like you can go to a Walmart in my town and probably find a copy of that.
Yeah.
So like, my friend, he made a human warrior and I made a human warlock.
Nice.
And we went to work just straight Elwyn Forest.
Hell yeah.
Went hard, you know, got my demon, got my void walker, but like our biggest accomplishment was, I remember my friend, he didn't like know what tanking was or like what we were supposed to do when we got to dead mines.
Yeah.
So we just like had this like ragtag group that couldn't work, like, you know, a healer, but they're not healing, you know.
Nice.
And so me using my void walker, and I think we were like all level 18, 19. And we cleared dead mines with my void walker as the tank. So that was like our big monumental achievement.
Tell me this, Render, how long did that dungeon run take?
Oh god, it was a Friday night we did it on, and I remember like we ran to the gas station like
shut up halfway through.
It still was like another 2 or 3 hours after that.
No way, dude.
Just like everyone was like, let's take 2 hours and come back to this. Just re-clear the paths and respawn.
Wiped 15 times and just started over.
Oh, not even. Like I'd probably triple that. You know?
Wow.
Like every trash bowl.
No, it fascinates me. It fascinates me how different the gameplay was back then. Oh man, and does that play into the nostalgia factor, right?
I think it's, for me, the biggest draw is that never had I played a game where I knew so little going into it. And now that I've been playing it for 14 years, you know, it's just weird to like go back to like a time where I knew nothing about the game and I was like, you know, a total noob and total trash at the game, and you know, now I have all this like I know what to do, and I don't know, it's just like you know, new game plus from my childhood.
It's gonna be such a weird experience this second time around. It really is. I want to get a feel for how long it took you to get through Elwyn Forest. Like how much time do you think you spent in there? A week? Or not even? Y'all probably blew through there pretty quick.
It probably only took us a couple days, because I remember we were in Westfall pretty early. It was like level 28, 30 where we started to slow down, because my friend was a warrior, and like if I wasn't on, he just couldn't do quests. Like,
nice.
You know, just like, I keep dying to everything.
Yeah, as a warrior? Yeah,
he had already bought his mount and had his whirlwind axe and was like level 42, and he deleted his warrior. And he rolled a druid.
Dude, again, and I talked to the last guy. I talked about how Classic WoW plays with your emotions, dude. Like, it makes you do crazy things. Like, and whenever I quit in Wrath of the Lich King, I said, I'm done. I don't remember, like, the feelings I had for the game. I don't know what urged me to say, yeah, I'm going to quit the game. Not only am I going to quit, I'm going to delete all my armor. I'm going to give all my gold to some low level, and I'm going to say, screw it, I'm never coming back. I love the game so much, but we'd gotten to Wrath of the Lich King, and I always remember in the back of my mind, I remember thinking, man, if I could just go back in time, even in the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, I was still 12, 13 years old, 14 years old, saying, man, if I could go back to launch day, that was more the appeal to me, was if I could just get there on the first day, and I knew what I know now.
Even playing field.
Yeah, if I knew what I knew now, and I could get back on an even playing field, imagine the experience I would have. And I've had that thought for like the last 10 years. Seriously, I've dreamed of that. That's been my. It's a fantasy. It's my lifelong dream, and we're literally getting it. Can you believe? But it's a little bit different. Everybody else, there's millions of other players that know the same thing as me. Now, you know, the utopia that I built up in my world was I would get there myself. We'd go back in time, and I'd be a god basically, and I'd have all this knowledge that no one else had. But second best thing, this second time coming in Classic WoW. Give me, real quick, Render, I want some more juice I want some more nostalgia. What makes you tick? What is it the play music? Is it a certain zone? Is it running dungeons? I don't know what your experience was in Vanilla WoW. What is that?
For me, it's really the whole package. It's how all the other parts of the game come to reinforce the other. You know, the atmosphere creates this sense of wonder that drives you further. The gameplay design is designed around confusing you and placing in this, where do I go next? What am I supposed to do? Well, that's too hard. That looks like I might need help. You know, it all just comes to reinforce itself. Like, get this grand scale from it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I like that you pointed that out. One of the things I'm really excited about, Render, about the second time coming in Classic WoW, is reading through all the quest texts, going through all the zones, completing all the quests, and tying together different points in the game. What is the relationship of the Dark Iron Dwarves in Dunmorrow, Loch Madon, Wetlands? You know, I know that they're evident there, and they're kind of right. The Blackrock Depths is right on top of those zones, right? And they kind of bleed over. Wasn't Old Ironforge kind of connected to the Dark Iron Dwarves? Wasn't that like a underway passage to them? Maybe I just read that somewhere, but I know that there's connections in the quest text, in these lores. You're introduced to these characters, to these factions, leveling up, and you get that experience on every different class. Get this, I want the full dungeon experience, Render. I want to level, and I won't be satisfied until I level up 1 to 60 on both characters, on a different character on each faction, right? Because the Horde, they have different quests in dungeons. They have different experiences. They have different enemies, different side players, side NPCs that are tied into this dungeon. I want to know the full experience of... I just want to know all the information tied to a dungeon, right? And you can't get that unless you do both.
Yeah, they're just... It informs why you're there in different ways. Like, one of the main differences, like you covered in your Scarlet Monastery video that you posted today.
Sure.
Like how you have to do the Down the Scarlet Path quest on the Alliance, but it's just into the Scarlet Monastery for the Horde.
Yes, I love it.
On the flip side, the Alliance get Bonebiter, like the nastiest
exactly
on the planet.
Exactly. No, you're absolutely right, and I noticed those things, and I can't talk about them yet just because of time, and I'm trying to get that series out completely. But dude, I'm picking up so many different nuggets of game design. The game design fascinates me, and it kind of sounds like it fascinates you as well. I'm just understanding why this game was so great, why we all fell in love with it. It's because there's so many different aspects of the game that just get tied together. I mean, and no one has experienced that. No one really put 2 and 2 together unless they... I mean, there's probably a handful of people that have done it, but how many people have leveled through both of the dungeons on both factions, read both of the quest texts, and they know all the NPCs, unless they studied it? You know what I mean? There's so much left to be discovered in Classic WoW, and that's where a lot of my appreciation comes for the game, and it sounds like you as well. I absolutely love it.
I'm going Horde this time around. I guess I'll be playing with you. Smacking shit on them.
Hell yeah, dude! I hope so. Or
I might be going Shaman, depending on what like who shows up. You know, day one.
For sure, for sure. Hey,
but I just never played it, so this time around I want to see what the Horde side is about and learn those quests. You know.
That's what's up. So I never really played Horde in vanilla either. I leveled through as the Gnome Warrior and didn't have private server experience. I think that I played Horde whenever I came back in Cataclysm, all these other zones. But dude, the Cataclysm, what blows my mind, it's been literally like 9 years since Cataclysm came out. No one's seen the old world. Even, you know, half of my half of my WoW gameplay has been in a new world.
Right? It's been a decade.
Yeah, and so there's this like undiscovered... Yeah. There's this whole world that's undiscovered by even the most veteran of players that have been there since 2005, 2006. If you haven't played private servers, you almost forget, especially if you dipped into Cataclysm, some of these other expansions. There's just so much. It just kind
of feels like the retail game has amnesia.
Just
like doesn't remember, the players don't remember. So this is like a chance to be like, oh yeah,
dude,
these weren't working.
Oh, dude, I love it. That was a great line to end on, Render. Damn, dude, it's speed dating. I wish I could hold you longer. I really do.
Bada bing, on to the next one.
On to the next one. You are a great contestant, Render. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Oh, great chatting with you, man.
Yeah, no, it really was. And we'll have to get, we'll talk in the future. I guarantee you, dude, I'm doing the speed dating thing every day, Monday through Friday, for a couple hours. So I'll get you in at least 1 or 2 more times before the game launches. And maybe even outside of that, we'll have a little bit more time to chat. If you're going to be on our server, we can set some things up. Man, I'm keeping you just for a second. I want to talk to you a little bit longer. Check this out, man. You said you want to play Shaman because you've never played it before. Oh, I hang out with the class.
I've fooled around a little on
sure.
Some things.
Sure. See, and you know the potential, right? I know Shamans are nasty in vanilla WoW. I am associated with the Classic WoW.live crew. Obviously, we have the master, the author, the father of the Shaman, Melderon. He's got tons of guides. And another content creator, Caperfin. He's got lots of Shaman content, and these guys are just talking about how great Shaman is. Oh, and then we were, me and Cargos and Phage and Navik. I just want to give all these guys credit. We were all running through Wailing Caverns. We were testing some things on a server a couple months ago, and I saw Cargos. Now, this was private servers, guys. This doesn't have any credit or like any eligibility for Classic. I don't think it's going to work, especially with melee leeway. But it was just an interesting nugget nonetheless, and it highlights the potential of Shaman. He one-manned the last boss in Wailing Caverns. So what's his name? Everdan the Living. Something like that. That big moss creature.
The Ever-Living.
Verdun the Ever-Living. Dude, he one-manned him with Earthbind Totem. He just kited him around. Earthbind, Fire Totem, whatever it's called. And he just kited him. And they talk about these infinite value loops. And Shaman is one of the few classes that literally have an infinite value loop. And it just fascinates me. Shaman is going to be my 3rd character that I level up. Actually 4th, but 3rd class. I'm going Druid, Mage, Druid, Shaman. What's your game plan?
I'm just too nasty with. I've been playing Warrior since Karazhan, so
nice.
I just feel like the more I play WoW, whether it be private servers or the live game, the more I see the need for good tanks, like
really
people who line a sight pull, who deathball the trash correctly, who pull the right mobs, who know when I'm walking in a dungeon which one in that pack I need to pull and which one needs dealt with in a certain way, and it's like. Things that are just obvious to me from playing DPS, you know, for like, oh, this is how we need to handle this group, you know, I need to focus fire this one. Yeah. It's frustrating when a tank doesn't set it up for me. You know? Sure. Like, I want to kind of be in an informative role for people. And I feel like Warrior's going to give me the overall best control to do that.
Nice.
To teach the game, I guess.
Nice. That's what I love to hear. Those little nuggets, those little extra tidbits, man. Hell yeah.
Plus, Tauren Warrior 1 to 10. It's so absurd how much harder they hit than any other. Is it whomping things with that level 1 mace, dude?
Yeah.
Like you're hitting for like 40, 50 crits with light damage.
I'll give you a little tip, Render, and you heard me talking about it. I think even on the stress test, dude. You know, there's a level 6 quest that gets you a 8.2 DPS 2-handed mace, right?
Oh yeah, the Goblin Smasher.
The Goblin Smasher, literally the biggest upgrade for any of the races, any of the classes. If you can get your hands on it,
all the way up to like level 15.
Yeah, seriously. If you get it as early as level 6, guys, huge tip. The Goblin Smasher. Look it up on the databases. You get the quest from. You gotta go explore that thing at the Ravage Caravan, and then you go into the dungeon. You gotta go kill that level 11, level 12 guy. You convince 5 warriors because it's a Tauren 2-handed mace. Guys, I'll give you just a little tidbit, Render. I'm gonna keep you here for a second while I explain this.
We'll leave a wake of corpses.
Yeah, seriously. You're a level 6, dude. You're a level 6 swinging an 8.2 2-handed mace. Just quit doing quests and just grind. You're gonna be 2-3 hitting mobs. Literally, you're gonna kill them in 3 hits. And they are the only class, the only race, because the Goblin Smasher is one of the few items that has a race-specific tag tied to them. So only Taurens can use this Goblin Smasher. So not even, and they're the only class with a 2-handed mace specialization before level 10. You can't train weapon skills until level 10. It's a huge, it's literally the biggest tip I can give you guys. I'm going to make a video on it a couple days before launch, so maybe not everybody will see it, but check out that Goblin Smasher. Absolutely. Hey, Render, I love hearing your goals, aspirations, your love for the game. As always, I knew it was gonna be a good chat. I wish we weren't in a speed dating scenario right now. It was a joy. I really had fun getting to hear about your experience.
Absolutely, dude.
I did.
Just get at me and we'll set something up.
Hey, do you have any plugs, Render? You want me to plug you? You got any YouTube, Instagram, Twitch? What are you doing? You got anything, or you just chilling?
I'm a stand-up comedian. You can follow me on Twitter at underscore Kyle McClay. KYLEMCCLAY.
KYLEMCCLAY. You post it.
Yeah, there we go. I put it in chat for you guys. But,
all right,
I'll let you get to the next one, man.
Hey, Render, dude, it was a joy. Thank you so much for being on and talking Classic WoW with me. It was a blast. Oh, it was such a good time. All right, we'll catch you in the next one, bro.
All right, peace out, man.
Later. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our third contestant on the speed dating, Classic WoW speed dating show. I'm your Bachelor Grace for days. If you're just tuning in, we're fighting for a $20 Amazon gift card. It's up for grabs. Everything you need, whether it's Hot Pockets, brand new mouse, keyboard, headset. Classic's coming and it's going to be expensive. Monthly subscription fee, guys, it's $15. We got $20 Amazon gift card up for grabs. If you want to get in, join the Discord. I got it right here. I'm going to throw it in chat. Send me a DM. We got one more guy on deck. The webcam is optional, but it's going to be my good friend, fellow caster at Goodnight Azeroth. We talk every single week. Fellow raider. We're going to be raiding in Classic WoW together. Oh my gosh, I'm so pumped. This guy's, he's the main tank. I'm going to be off tank as a feral druid baby. Oh, I'm stoked. I can't wait to get on chat with this guy. We're going to have really good conversation. For everybody tuning in, like I said, join the Discord. Send me a tell if you want to get in. Oh, I'm stoked, man. It's going to be good. Let me give Hypnotic Bud, everybody, a call. We're going to get him on the live chat. I mean, on the webcam. Let's get this thing popping. Let's get this thing popping. You're going to be my first webcam. Let's see. Oh, Hypnotic. So who do we got in the chat real quick? Hold up. We're going to hold off on Hypnotic. Hey, Hypnotic, if you're there, just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to catch up on the chat, and then I'm going to pull you in. Smiles, fun talking to you, Grace. Thanks for having me on. Absolutely, Smiles, you're in the hunt for that $20 gift card. Really appreciate you coming on. Ember Tech, WTF is going on here? Dude, it's Classic WoW speed dating, man. I'm wanting to get to know the community, some of the members, some of the fans that I've been talking to lately. I want to get to know what drives the community, who you guys are. I don't want to be so disconnected. I've been, you know, since the podcast, we've been talking to a lot of people in the community. And it's kind of the inspiration for this. They just have different opinions than me. They have different opportunities than me, different situations whenever it comes to Classic WoW, and my mind has really been broadened. Like, I've really started to broaden my horizons whenever it comes to Classic WoW and how I look at certain topics, how I look at certain things, and I'm really excited about this speed dating show. We've had 3 people on so far. Ember Tech, Gray's going on the streamer server or separate? Ember Tech, I'll answer this real quick. We're kind of in an intermission period right now, but I've got 1 more hour left, guys. I'm really going to cut down the speed dating time, and we're going to get this thing popping. But, yes, I'm going on the streamer server with Cargos, but there's some contingency plans. I think that I'm going to level up the first 1, 2, maybe even 3 characters on that server, depending on my situation, how good of an experience it's going to be. But I'm really tempted, like Phase 2, to go roll myself on PvE, kind of with a following with a group of people that, for if any reason somebody wants to restart, they can join that as well. Ember Tech, interesting, yeah. Good to see you in here, Ember. Thanks for joining and commenting. Goat Dragon, but then you're not in Orc Warrior if you go Tauren. Kyle McClay, okay. Forest Widow, hey, what's good, bro? Also, once level 10, do the quest line for the Pools of the Cauldron Stir because you can train weapons before even level 10. It's easily one of the best 2-handers. You know, Forest, I saw that in the Classic WoW beta. I swear it's not right. Everybody knows it's not right. We'll see if it's confirmed or not. Can you afford to take that risk? You'll probably enter one of the cities, depending on what city that you're raised up in. Whoever teaches you staves. I think that Ogremar and Thunderbuff both do. But we'll see. We'll see on that weapon proficiency skill. But for sure. But then 10 silver, dude. Before level 10, it's hard to scratch together 10 silver. The Smiles, I'm hearing on Twitch. Hey, what's up? What's up, Smiles? Okay, we got our good. I've already given the introduction. Hypnotic Bud. Can't wait to get him on. He's gonna have some really good insight. Our 4th contestant on the Price is Right. That's what I want to keep saying on the Speed Talking Classic WoW show. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a good time. There he is! Hypnotic Bud! Hold up. You're not on yet. Save the introduction. Let me get things set up. You are the first webcam guest. I'm so excited to have you on, Hypnotic Bud, my good friend from Goodnight Azeroth, my fellow tanking friend. We're gonna be main tanking and off tanking in the same raid group.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so great, dude.
Like, how many people?
Camera now?
No, not yet. Let me. All right, guest backdrop. I'm new to this. Hang on. We're gonna figure this out.
Don't break it, man. Don't break it.
All right, let me.
Oh, it's almost there. It's like a little bit. Like you can see like half of me.
Yeah. Now let me find the right. Okay, but.
I'm down here.
Okay, here we go. And then we're gonna do one of these numbers.
Oh.
Zzz.
Oh no.
I'll
Why
pull
is
you
it
down a
so
little
small?
bit.
Oh, there we go. There I am.
Let me see if I can fix it up
Yeah.
a little bit better. Oh yeah, Hypnotic. I'm so excited to have you.
I got the suit, everything on. Man.
Hey, you showed up for the sweet date. Hey man, impressions matter, man. I'm
I know,
stoked.
dude. I took a little bit from Kargos. I was like, oh man, date night. We better
no,
show up.
We're not doing that.
Better show up.
Yeah, dude, you're looking fly. You're looking just as fly as me, pretty much. Oh yeah,
I got my
Hypnotic.
TBC shirt on, man. Got the TBC folder going, you know.
Hey, bonus points, bro. Not too fly. Looking good. You know, that's my style, dude. I feel you. You got brownie points. You're looking good. You're starting off hot, Hypnotic. I would feel good if I was in your position right now.
I feel good. I feel great, man. Especially because I'll have you at my side and in my heart when we get into MC, man.
Oh, dude, I'm live. I'm so live. We're gonna start week 5. We're gonna be
I know,
off
man.
taking with you, dude. It makes me. I seriously want to cry and tear up whenever I'm thinking about it. It gives me so much joy. Like, dude, I've got some nights lately. Whenever man, it was whenever I just started making content, dude. I swear, and I was talking to people, or I'd be talking with Cargos and the Classic WoW Live crew. I'd go to sleep. My face was hurting. I was smiling so much. We were talking about so much Classic WoW literally all day. I was thinking about it, talking about it, and yeah, my face was sore from smiling so much. But yeah,
Smiling so much.
let
Yes,
me
sir.
give you an
Indeed.
introduction. John Manisco, hi Grace, glad I got to catch you this minute. I'm for the Horde, main of Port Pally, Army veteran in East Tennessee. I'm 42, been playing since vanilla. That's badass, John. Thank you for being in here, and it's live having both the young and older generation. Not that you're old, 42 is not old by any means, but for a 22-year-old, it's neat getting to interact with you guys. And that's such a unique experience, at least in Classic WoW. We're not playing Fortnite here. I'm not playing with my fellow peers, right? So it's really cool. Thanks for coming and being in here. But yeah, Hypnotic, you're looking fly. You are the future main tank for Sidewinder Group. Today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, we're going for a $20 Amazon gift card. You started off hot. I'm feeling good. Hypnotic, today's topic is nostalgia. Your earliest memories of vanilla WoW. Blow me away. What makes you tick? Whenever you think, literally, the earliest memory, and it may not even be the best. You might want to sugarcoat it, though. Like I said, $20 on the line. What do you think? What comes to mind?
So when I think about World of Warcraft, I think about the first time I made a mage.
Okay.
And I made a mage. We got him all the way to the Barrens, and one of my best friends, his name was Austin Kafer. He was over, and this is just right when we went out to the store with my parents, and they bought the game for us at Best Buy. And we came home and installed it.
Okay.
And then we got all the way to the Barrens as a mage. And I got so pissed off because I kept dying, and I was like, dude, if I die one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to take this game out back and break the goddamn discs.
Nice.
So,
The discs.
Lo and behold, not more than like 3 minutes later, I die on the mage. Literally broke my keyboard. Not even joking, man. I literally broke my keyboard.
Shut up.
And my buddy Austin knows exactly what I said. You know, I can't say it. I'm not gonna say it here because it's a perfect line of like total diss. You know, for like a 15-year-old to say. It was a lot of swear words.
Oh yeah. I caught on.
Yeah, dude,
I
and
feel
he
you.
still recites it to me today. Like, he'll get super pissed. He'll be like, we just went off, dude, for like 20 seconds, and I broke my keyboard.
Nice.
So, needless to say,
Nice.
we re-rolled a warrior,
Okay.
and it was a Tauren warrior.
So you couldn't
And we
stand the
got all
mage. You were too soft. You were too soft.
I could not stand the mage, dude.
Okay.
I needed something big, something fierce, something that
Okay.
could be up in combat and
Okay.
handle that shit.
Nice.
So I went with warrior. I thought it was the next best choice. You know, reading through the descriptions of what the people were. So we rolled warrior. And this is something that's really funny, and I think hopefully a lot of people did, because I felt really stupid about it.
Yeah.
So I deleted the mage because I just hated it.
Yeah.
I
No,
made
it's
a
just
warrior.
straight up
Tauren.
deleted him. Like I
Yeah,
said,
just straight up
guys,
deleted
if you've been hanging in the chat so far, we've had people, the last couple contestants, man, been talking about deleting their characters, dude. Classic WoW, vanilla WoW, especially, and vanilla's a little bit different. Just the time period, I think it was more of a crack, cocaine, heroin kind of dopamine charge. Just because social media wasn't a thing, it played with your emotions, man. And I myself deleted many characters, and even eventually my end character. But yeah, Hypnotic Bud, another testament to the classic WoW addict problem. You deleted your mage character.
So I deleted my main character. Then we rolled a warrior. And the best part is I got that warrior to probably between 15 and 20.
Yeah.
And then I went, shit, I put the wrong talents in the wrong talent tree. Deleted the warrior. Rolled an orc warrior.
At level
I'm
15?
not even joking, dude.
At
I had
level 15?
No idea. At level it was close to 20, I believe.
No.
20, dude.
We're talking about
And
a month. A month.
Yeah, a long ass time. You know, it was probably 2 weeks of working on that character, and then I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
I rolled the wrong stats,
Yeah.
and I'm a Diablo 2 player.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh well, I can't kick those back, and they're really important in this game.
Yeah.
Delete.
Wow.
Deleted
You
them,
didn't. Yeah.
dude.
The lack of knowledge that we had back in vanilla, guys, it's astonishing. But the fact that you chose the wrong talent tree and you thought that was it was over. I'm gonna delete my character. Not even hold on to him. Just screw it, man.
Nope.
It's great, dude. I
Straight
love it.
deleted them, dude.
You're proving all these theories I have on the game. It's fantastic. I'm digging
I
this
know.
right now.
I hope I'm not the only one though.
No, you're not. You're not. Everyone has the same experience. Everyone. I'm so glad. Doing great, Hypnotic. You're doing fantastic.
Yes.
Carry on.
So then I rolled an orc warrior, and then fast forward to not being such a noob. Again, when I had my buddy Austin over, we grinded, passing back and forth to PvP.
Okay.
And we finally got on the the week before they ended the PvP ranking systems, we got to Warlord.
No
So
way.
we got all. Yep. No. Seriously. So we got all the way there. Got the Warlord title locked in.
Oh
Because
my
once
goodness.
they lifted it, you got Warlord as a title.
Right.
So
Okay.
then.
Congratulations.
Then I had, yeah, dude, it was awesome. And then we had so many honor points because they converted your ranking / kills into honor points.
Nice.
That we just could straight up buy the two-handed High Warlord axe.
Nice.
Bought that axe. We went into MC.
Time
we were
period.
about to
Time period. Tell
carry
me what year. What patch. What were we in? Do you know?
This was right when the patch. What was the? Shit. It was like 2 patches before BC came out. So it was like right
Okay.
when, because they ended ranking systems.
Okay.
So I could give you specifics, but
Oh, it's all right. I just wanted to get a feel
most
for
closer
when
to
you
the
jumped
end
in.
of TBC. So when we were up that high, I mean, I played since like 1.2, before there was even AB or AV out.
Okay.
So
Nice.
also gold.
Nice.
So we were still early on when I was deleting characters.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
we worked real hard to get all the way up there, and then I bought that two-hander just straight up. So I got all the armor and the two-hander in like one fucking day.
Nice.
Absolutely amazing. I was like, what?
Nice.
When MC, and this is my depressing story, when MC was about to own the meters, just destroy those meters. It thought to be over.
Got
for
your High
anybody
Warlord
thinking
axe.
we were-
It's a wrap.
Yeah, full High Warlord gear, High Warlord axe, like best shit in
Nice.
the game. Like it was about to be over, and then our guild broke up that night.
No.
Yeah.
You were a
Yep,
part of
and
a
I'm
guild
talking-
breakup.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Wow.
literally there, dude. Like we were there, and they were like, "Nope, we're like just huge arguments." with
Didn't even
older
start?
People, like 40 years old, and I was like, "Can we raid?" And they're like, "Nope, we're done." I'm like, "What? What do you mean we're done? I'm stacked. Look at me.
Wow.
I'm in purple." Like I was
Yeah.
like this. I'm just walking in like,
Wow.
"All right, boys, let's do this shit." And nope. Like, got owned.
How far did that set you back? Like how detrimental to your gameplay experience was that? Did you just jump into another guild and it was
Stopped playing
No.
until BC came out.
No. Wow.
Almost entirely, man. Even with all that best gear in the game, and actually, I sold my account like 2 months later to a guy for cash money.
Nice.
That I met at a LAN called the Gamer. The Gamer, our local gaming place, which was awesome, and I sold it for like $250 or something like that because I had the Warlord title, dude, and that gear. And I was like, I was a stupid kid, which nowadays, fuck, I'd give $250 for that Warlord title.
Right. How old were you, Hypnotic, whenever you played through? 15? First time? I don't even know how old you were.
It was 16 when I sold that account,
okay.
I believe.
Nice.
16 or 17.
Nice.
So like when I first started playing, I was 15. So that was about 2 years of vanilla is what we got.
Oh,
or is what
man.
I got, sorry.
It's just, you know, and I've shared this with you, and you know this, but for everyone else, I was 9 years old whenever I played, and that 9 to 12, 13, like, dude, 12, 13-year-olds can go hard. They know what's going on. I was in 3rd grade, and there's just this, a couple of years is a huge difference on just attention span. Dude, you're over here getting high Warlord as a 14-year-old.
Warlord. Wasn't a high Warlord.
Oh, okay. You were sorry. You were Warlord.
I never claimed the high Warlord title.
Okay. I was gonna say, damn. That's what I thought you said. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm speaking to one of the few.
We got the Warlord. So we got the Warlord, and then we bought the axe because it was right when they converted it, all of your honor points and stuff into actual honor points, so you could buy it.
Yeah.
So I bought it.
Yeah, it's just it's interesting. It's interesting because you got to play through a lot of classic. Dude, I was busy jumping around in Stormwind, Ironforge. Literally in any leveling zone that I was in, I'd try to jump on top of the stupid tent, on top of the vendor's tent that he was sitting under selling things. I'd literally spend 30 minutes jumping on top of it, and then I'd stand there for a second and see if anybody sees me passing by. Right? So it's like we played two completely different games, but for some reason. We got the same bug. We got the same hook. Forest Widow said, back in those days, World of Warcraft was basically my first sort of social media because TBH. Anyways, yeah. Like, dude, and Forrest, I talk about this. It's part of the reason vanilla is different than classic. Vanilla was literally social media before social media. And you know how addictive social media is nowadays. Like, seriously, it's crack cocaine for the brain. And this was our first taste of it, and it was in an MMORPG, the great one, and on top of all things, the greatest MMORPG. Like, people that played RuneScape, at the time, RuneScape was badass. That's why you hear people, and it blows me away because I'm like, you played RuneScape? Like, you love RuneScape, and you loved your experience back then? I'm like, really? Like, how did you... RuneScape was such a bad game, but because it was 2004, or even earlier...
It was baller.
Yeah, it was 2001, 2002, it was beastie, exactly. So... it's a different experience.
We had that and Diablo 2 is basically what we had. We had that and Diablo 2. Diablo 2 was my baby. That was the first time I got onto like an MMO type game.
For sure.
But that was more crafty. That wasn't as nearly as intricated as what World of Warcraft definitely was, especially getting 40 people together. Like that was, that was definitely real and on the aspect of social. For sure. Which I really love that about vanilla, and you really can't say it past. I mean, even past Burning Crusade, really, because that's when they started doing the queuing systems in Wrath of the Lich King. But I love Lich King, as well. But the trio. Now we got the leak of the trio too, and I don't want to go off topic, but damn, I'm
It's early. It's early. It's nobody knows. Game development though, it's got to be a year or two before. I mean, we're kind of in the right times. But real quick, I'm going to interject. For everyone just joining, we're doing a speed dating session. We got $20. We have a $20 Amazon gift card on the line. Come in, talk for 5 minutes. The webcam is optional. Hypnotic Bud is the first guy to use the webcam. He's getting brownie points. We've had some great contestants so far. Today's topic is nostalgia, your earliest memories of classic WoW. And so that's kind of what I want to get back to you on, Hypnotic. And if you want to join, jump in the Discord. I've got it right here. Throw me a DM. We don't have anybody on deck right now, so we're going to keep talking to Hypnotic until we get anyone else in the DMs that wants to join. But yes, Hypnotic.
Extra bonus time.
I'm telling you, dude, this could be the easiest $20 you make. But we're going to be doing this every day, Monday to Friday, pretty much until Classic comes out. It'll give me something to do. And I really want to be more involved in the community and have a different perspective, because as you guys know, if you follow me at all, you've seen that we do Goodnight Azeroth with one of our hosts, Hypnotic Bud, and my some of the topics and discussions that we talk about, it's really changed my point of view. And one thing I want to talk about is how secure, and this is relevant because me and Hypnotic are playing together, and we're going to be main tank, and I'm off tanking again as a feral druid, guys. And it's only possible because I'm playing with a group of trusted individuals, experienced players, who want to experience the game. I wouldn't say in a more casual way, but like they're allowing me to play Feral Druid, and I don't have any concerns. And it's going to be great, and I'm going to be an off-tank, and we're going to be successful. But for a lot of other people, you know, and I'm like, you can play all these meme specs, and, you know, meme specs have been hot topic ever since Classic was announced, even to this day, and people are always talking about meme specs aren't viable, meme spec. I'm like, dude, I'm playing Feral Druid off-tank because I want to, and because I can, and I'm going to be beasted. But that's because I have connections. That's because I have things set up for people that are more of a casual Joe that are going to jump in. Dude, you're going to spend all your time leveling to 60 as a, I don't know. Granted, we'll say Druid, and you may not find yourself in a situation where you can play Feral, and you're going to be, you're going to have to resort to playing Resto. And so, again, we had Goodnight Azeroth the other night, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it clicked. I was like, why have I been so tunnel visioned? Like, and it was part of the discussion. So it's great having you guys on, and that's what I want to have more of that between now and when Classic comes out. Let's catch up, and we'll keep going. Goat Dragon, wait, a leak? What's that about? Miss you, Gray. Hey, what's up, Sid? Hey, what's up, Sydney? Sorry, this is one of my peeps from college.
You're good, brother.
Yeah, dude, it's great. Yeah, we're doing a speed dating session. Like I said, I need someone in the DMs. We don't have anyone on deck. Let me check real quick the group chat. Nope, nobody's on. No. Yeah, no. Hypnotic's looking pretty good for that 20 bucks.
Yeah, man.
But I want to go back.
Brush my hair.
That's great, dude. No, and it's really neat. The relationship Hypnotic Bud and I have created lately has solely been because of Classic WoW, and it's been in the last month? It's really only been a month.
Yeah.
Month and a half.
Yeah,
and I heard about you and I've seen you, but man, just the how Classic WoW brings us together, it's unbelievable. It's gonna be. It's gonna be one
so
of a
great,
kind.
man. It's not gonna be only me and you. It's about everybody inside.
No, everyone else as well.
Everybody inside Invictus. And if anybody in the chat isn't part of the raids, feel free get a hold of us, and we'll get you on the guild website or get an application.
Hypnotic's your guy. Hypnotic is the man. Yep. So I'm gonna get back to nostalgia. What do you think? There's got to be a moment because, dude, I'm telling you, I have two nostalgic memories, and they were the earliest ones. I want to say the first time I logged into my Torn. I talked about this a second ago. One of my earliest memories, I don't ever talk about it, but I rolled a Tauren Druid. I got to level 4, and I said, screw it. The Tauren Druid, like the Horde, it was too rustic for me. It didn't feel good. And I go into the login screen, I'm like, oh man, the Alliance, the humans, the gnomes, even the Night Elves. Just, dude, the color, like for a little kid. No, but for...
So young.
So I was a 9-year-old punk, right? And of course I played a gnome warrior. And I played a warrior because in all the Game Boy games, dude, I remember specific. I even had a DS before Classic came out. Before I played Classic in 2005, and I remember I think it was a Zelda game I picked warrior. Or it may not have been a Zelda game. There were 3 classes. It's like it was always warrior, mage as a spellcaster, and another spellcaster. And I always went warrior. So of course, lo and behold, 9-year-old went gnome warrior. But give me more specific.
Warrior?
Yeah. It was horrible. One of the best combinations ever. And it was hell, dude. That was painful for a 9-year-old. Literally the hardest class to level, I would say, for a 9-year-old kid in 2005. Like, you kidding me? First, I was coming from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Gran Turismo, SSX3, dude, the PS2, all-day Crash Bandicoot. But I specifically remember, dude, that Tauren experience, but then I remember leveling in the starting zone. I was killing wolves. I was level 2, and my mom, I was a 9-year-old little punk, and I had a friend over, dude, and we had a swimming pool, and I had a friend over, and my mom's like, come outside and play with Travis. I'm like, screw Travis, I'm playing World of Warcraft. Like, I don't want to play with Travis. Like, come on, Mom, don't make decisions for me. Like, I'm playing freaking World of Warcraft. I'm busy killing wolves as a gnome warrior in World of Warcraft, right?
Save this village.
Dude, but I specifically remember that. I'll never forget that day. It was such a weird day, but that first time I jumped in, do you have a first day? Like, do you remember things that went on around you? Do you remember going to the store? Do you remember who was around you? Like, yeah, I want to hear that. What the earliest memories? You kind of spoke on it.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say I spoke on that the day my parents took me and my buddy Austin Kafer out to Best Buy to buy World of Warcraft.
You're right. I didn't pick up on that. You're right.
because of a commercial, man. This was my very first day, very first
Nice.
time logging into World of Warcraft. So I got not only myself, but my good friend Austin Kafer addicted to playing WoW, like instantly, dude. It was instant,
Literally
like, oh,
an
yes.
addict, dude. Literally.
Yes, dude. No, because we went straight from Diablo 2, us playing Diablo 2 like nonstop teens, to all of a sudden I was like, yo, let's pick up this other Blizzard game that I saw a commercial for and looked dope, but that was the original OG commercial.
Yeah.
Still looks dope today. So I was super pumped to go get it.
Yeah,
But, and I actually remember my dad had to put a better graphics card in before we went out and got it too. So like he upgraded the graphics card. I think it was like a couple months beforehand, just because, and I think it was like a 560 GTX.
Yeah.
So like, that was like the middle. That was probably like $250 back then.
Yeah.
Like a 560, and nowadays that's not even like. You can barely use that to run off a freaking 1080p monitor, but
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
But yeah, that was one of my best memories, for sure, is coming home with that game and then just realizing this is it, man. This is the game I'll play forever. And I've played it
forever.
I played every single expansion.
You knew.
Yeah, I've played every single expansion, I've been a semi-hardcore raider, I've been an officer in almost every single guild I've been in. Like,
and that's the thing, you knew. As soon as you touched the game, you knew I'm playing this for life. Literally, like it's not going to get much better than this. You didn't know where it was going to go, but and maybe we didn't realize it at the time. But I think a lot of people fall in the same spot as you. For everyone that's joining and you've been here, we got $20 on the line. I don't have anyone on deck. Me and Hypnotic Bud are going strong on the speed dating tip. We're going to continue into another topic unless I get someone else. I think I got my boy Thor going to be coming in soon. But if you want, join the Discord and send me a DM and we'll get you on deck. But for now, like I said, we got a $20 Amazon gift card on the line. Easiest $20 you're going to make. We got 30 more minutes, 35 more minutes roughly. We're going to be doing this every day, Monday through Friday. But I wanna hear your opinion, Hypnotic.
yes.
What were some attributes? What were some things that you saw that correlated with classic WoW being so addictive? And I'll throw you a bone. I'll tell you one of my experiences, guys. I started in 3rd grade. And this goes deep, dude. No, this goes deep because it was such a literally my entire middle school, high school experience. My schooling experience with my friends, my peers, is supposed to be one of the best times of your life. Every single class day, I fantasized. I remember daydreaming in class. Every day, for 9 years, I fantasized of what it would be like to go back. If only I could go back to that first day of the launch and play. Like, if that doesn't scream addict, I don't know what does. It left such a huge impression on me. To this day, I'm a little scared for Classic to come out. Like, I don't know what the result is going to be. It's going to be weird. But even in 6th grade, get this. In 6th grade, one time we had a field day, dude. Field days were the worst, guys. No, it's supposed to be where it's at, right? Hypnotic. Everyone else growing up, oh, dude, field day was the best. We played at the field. We got water slides, stupid games to play. We don't have to go to class. Me? Field day's a waste of time, Mom. Come pick me up. I'm sick. Screw that. We're not doing anything in class. Let me come home and play freaking World of Warcraft, dude. I don't want to play with my friends. I don't want to go waste time at field day. I want to play World of Warcraft. Real. Dude, I had a teacher call my mom at the park. I don't know if I made up an excuse. I'm hurt. I'm sick. It was the typical, Mom, I'm sick. Come pick me up from field day. Come pick me up so I can come home and play classic WoW. Play World of Warcraft.
It,
if that doesn't scream addict, I don't know what does.
Love it.
Give me some remnants of things that you saw in your life or in your friends that you saw that were like an addict, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, hands down, man. I had, let's see, like, originally we had, I remember the first influencers to get me to play World of Warcraft specifically was one of my older friends. His name was Jason Bush. And he literally was like, yeah, Jason Bush. He was like, you guys need to get on this. You and Kafer need to get on this. He played Diablo 2 with us, and straight up, like, brainwashed me into convincing to convince my parents to purchase this game. And
wife aggro.
Yeah. Baby. Did you burn something? Yeah. 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 Awesome. Well, I look forward to eating it, baby.
Tell her that she's interrupting a date. You're on a hot date with Grace for days.
I'm on a hot date for Grace for days. Like, come here. Come here and say hi to him because of the disrespect you interrupted.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No worries. No worries. Dissed.
Hey, come back. No.
I don't know, Hypnotic. That's minus 50 DKP right there.
Oh, damn.
I'm just playing.
No.
Eyes on the prize. No, I'm just kidding.
She was like, I got that chicken in the oven and now it falls off the bone. I'm so proud of myself. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm ready to eat that shit. Give me a minute.
Hey, dude, that's what I'm talking about.
But,
hey, well,
yeah.
we've gone over on time. Like I said, guys, I need someone in the DMs. You don't have to get the face cam on. Hypnotic's the first one. We've had a couple really good people. You just got to come on. Not even 5 minutes. Tell me, the topic today is nostalgia, your earliest memories in Vanilla WoW. If you don't like the topic today, make sure to tune in the rest of the week and the following weekdays up to Classic WoW. We're gonna have a variety of content, and you can pretty much talk about whatever you want. But if Hypnotic, if you would be so gracious as to continue on our speed day. I mean, you're I know you got dinner cooking, you got wife aggro calling you, but
we're totally good, man.
Okay.
This is
the real MVP. I appreciate it.
Time.
This is good stuff. I'm feeling good about that 20, man. Feeling good.
So yeah, so I was saying, I had at least 4 friends that were like super into World of Warcraft. So this was before, I was super old. I was like 15, 16, range, 17.
Yeah.
And Jason Bush had a really good friend, also, or 2 really good friends that had like Alienware. I'm talking like the desktop computers that are like big as your desk.
Nice.
Like the freaking like $2,000 computers back then.
Nice. Yeah. Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, and they both know life. Like, they were part of huge guilds down in, like, amazing content. And I'm just sitting here like, how am I going to compete with this? Like, my guild barely is not, they didn't even down MC. Like, they were just doing, like, trying to kill Rag at the moment. And these guys were, like, in BWL, like, pulling, like, wiping the BWL out. And I'm like, damn, man, I want to be part of that. So that's when I started, Kafer and I kind of came up with the idea to, hey, let's PvP on one character and get this bomb gear from PvP. So that's all we did for like a straight 3 months. Just PvP, dude.
That's cool. That's cool.
To get there.
How long did it take you? Tell me about that experience a little bit, because people have been talking about, dude, if we're going to hit High Warlord, if we're going to hit rank 14, we got to play 15 hours a day for 3 months straight. Was that similar to your experience?
To get to Warlord, it took us. What? Hang on a minute.
Oh no, you're good. Was it the same as that experience that everyone's been talking about?
It took us not quite that long. I would say we played on average, averaging out like weekend days, you could play more than like 10 hours plus. I would say average about 10 hours a day. Because he would sleep over and shit, and we would just go back and forth and like take turns, dude. Like for real, like so. It was a minimum of 8 to 10 hours a day. That character was logged in PvP.
Nice.
And that was just pure warrior awesomeness.
Let me ask this: you didn't have a girlfriend then in that time span, right?
No, I wouldn't.
Because of Classic WoW, though, right? You actually had time for your girlfriend, if you had one.
Not really.
I feel like relationships were put on the back burner for all the OG.
For that particular man, it was all about the bromance. We had the
right.
My boy just chilling. Yes, burnt offerings, Bushy. Yes, there's my man Bush right there. He's in the fucking chat. Burnt offerings was the thing, and I've tried to reach out to some of these people, man. I still remember, literally, can remember my raid leader's voice, the priest leader's voice. Like I can remember their voices, and we're talking 15 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 14 years ago, I heard these people's voices, and I can still hear them. So every time, I just got a little snippet. Because this is something I specifically remember, like me, Bush, yeah, dude, yeah, it's me. But I was just gonna say that me, Bush, and my buddy Kafer always do. Like we'll pick up the phone, like anytime he would come in an event, that's what we always use, man. He'd go, the priest, he'd go, what's going on, guys? Dude, every time, man, every time he logged, it didn't matter if it was in the middle of a freaking poll. He'd come in and be like,
beautiful.
What's up, boys?
That's beautiful. I love that. That was such a great nugget to throw in. That's the kind of stuff I like. You seem to have done your homework. Seriously, man, that's right on par with those special little nuggets that I like. Sorry guys, I my restream, I haven't been looking at Twitch chat. I've been catching up with everyone on YouTube, but for some reason haven't seen the Twitch chat. Our boy Forest Widow's killing it. If anybody wants to jump in, save Hypnotic Bud from the hot seat, man. Oh, he's good. I know he's good. He says he's good, but on the inside, he's like, damn it, I got wifey in the bag. I got dinner to eat. Someone save this man.
$20. I told her like 6:30. It's only 6. We're good.
Dude, $20 on. Yeah, I feel you. $20 Amazon gift card on the line, guys. Get all your essentials that you need. Like I said, we're gonna be here all summer. All August, at least I should say that.
Yes. And I would actually like Grace, since I know this is supposed to be speed dating, we're on that particular subject, but
for sure,
you know, one of these days, we and you should just do a duo stream for a while, you know, like an hour and a half or something like that, and just kind of talk, just breeze it through, man, like we do on Goodnight Azeroth.
Do I hear a new show coming on?
Could be, man. I mean,
and you know what I would really like, and for everyone else, this is what I actually would really enjoy is. I'm digging this so far. I've had 5 people on up to this point. It's been just as good as I thought it would be. I would love to have a 2-man series where we bring on guests the entire show. That would be neat. Things like that. Just because I want a different feel for streams. I want people to be able to come in and have their opinion voiced. My opinion is just like everybody else's. You know, everyone says your opinion is just like an asshole. Everyone has one, and all of them stink, right? So mine's not any greater than anybody else's. And like I said, my perspective has been changed since we've been doing Goodnight Azeroth. So I would love, it's a great proposition. I would love to hear that. Guys, we got $20. The Discord, we're going to throw it in the YouTube. We're going to throw it in the Twitch. I need my DMs popping. We got 30 minutes, actually 25 minutes. And then I got to take my clothes off, put on some athletic clothes, and I'm going to play Frisbee. I'm playing the white man game. Dude, I'm such a white Southern...
Make sure you get your claws out, man. Make sure you get your
claws. Dude, get this. And I know, no. Look, I know none of y'all care. I know none of y'all care. Guys, literally, and this is totally unrelated to WoW. Guys, I was playing disc golf yesterday, and some of you guys may not even know what that is. You literally throw a Frisbee into a basket with chains. Yeah, it's live. It's the cheap man's game, especially if you're down here in Texas. All the hippies play it. All the... even homeless people, dude, and people call them, if you want to call them potheads, like it's the free man's game, man. You got a couple discs, got a basket, and you throw it in. Much cheaper than golf, guys.
Nice.
Literally yesterday, I made. Can I get something in the chat, dude? I don't ask for this because I never do anything. Oh, dude, I made my first hole-in-one yesterday in disc golf,
dude.
And I'm a big golfer growing up. I was a sophomore. I made a hole-in-one my sophomore year of high school in real golf, and yesterday was the first day I made a hole-in-one in disc golf. It was amazing. The disc went in. It took a second to register. Everybody signed it in the group. I got it hanging up. I should go get it right now. But yeah, oh, it was amazing. You're
not gonna use it anymore. That's like your best disc.
Oh, dude, and I'm pissed. It is my best disc, and I really was like kind of upset. I was like, oh my gosh, now I have to go buy another stupid disc. And
I know, man.
They're not all the same.
I would just use it still, man.
Brown coat, blue. Appreciate the. Appreciate the. Who is that? FFD Woes? Taco Flex. I see you, boy. Thanks, Brown coat. Brown coat, you look familiar. Were you on GNA the other day? Don't tell me that was you. Hypnotic knows what I'm talking about. Dude, GNA was popping. GNA was popping last Thursday. I don't know if you guys were here. We're going to plug it because no one else is here. Slugonian. Have a bunch of disc golf courses near me. Never played. Used to play Ultimate Frisbee in college, though. Grats on the one. Hey, Slug. Appreciate it, bro.
We had like 60 plus on that, man. On this last Thursday, we had like 60 plus people.
Oh yeah, Goodnight Azeroth was popping.
5 and 30 on the other range.
It was good. It was. We had some fun. We had some trolls come in the chat. It was live. It was a good experience.
We did have some trolls. Dude. It was
community
going on.
Whew.
For sure.
But the Ultimate Stoner Sport SCU. Nah, fam. But I will say it is the cheap man's game, and it really is a stoner sport. But I feel you, Sydney. But yeah, dude, thanks Slagonia for the one good time. Baron of Hell, yeah, I did the same in Wii Golf. Yeah, I feel you. There's two kinds of people. There's two kinds of people, man.
So real,
no, but
so real.
Somebody get in my DMs, guys. Somebody jump in the Discord. We got $20 on the line. I'm begging you. I want to give it away. But no, Hypnotic, what do you do outside of World of Warcraft? Like, Because I've got a couple hobbies. Literally, disc golf is probably one of the only things I do right now because well, I didn't say you had much time. You don't have much free time, dude. Classic WoW's coming. I don't expect you to be doing anything else. But what is the 1 or 2 things you do outside of Classic WoW?
I build computers, fix computers, repair them. I have my own side business. I got business cards and stuff like that. So I do a lot of that stuff on the side. Besides that, I hang out with my son and obviously my fiance. So we do a lot of stuff. You know, go to the pool or we go.
You're a family man.
Yeah, I try to be, man. And then we also take the fiance out on the motorcycle. You know, again, I kick ass 2018 MT10, so we go out on that a lot and have some fun. And
for sure.
And then also I own a duplex, so like I gotta take the duplex here, and we got like 23, 24-year-olds downstairs, so like they like to party. So we got a lot of fires out back and a lot of good times here the last few weeks. So it's been pretty chill. So
cool.
Outside of that, my actual job is I work at a hospital as a hardware technician, so I get to tell doctors what they're fucking up on all day, so it's kind of fun.
That's what's up, dude. That's cool. It's neat. It's neat. I like to hear people's lives outside of the game.
Yes, sir.
It's good. That's good. Hey, Hypnotic, thank you so much for joining. We're gonna change things up a bit. I'm gonna let you get to the woman, get to the fam, go eat that chicken.
Yeah, it's right here, man. Here, hold on.
Oh, dude. You got tier 1 wife, man. Tier 1 fiance.
Yeah. Tier
I can
1
tell.
right there.
I can tell why you.
I got that work in
whatever you
before.
want to call it.
Got that work in before Classic.
Same, dude. Same. I got a fiance as well. Someone. Oh, dude, it was in the Discord earlier. They were like, "Dude, what does your girlfriend think?" I was like, "Hey, man, I got a fiance.
Dude,
I already got her on the hook. It's okay."
I just love how Atticus on that subject is so funny, dude. She's like, "Oh yeah, she's coming over. She's just gonna sit in the back," and she's just like in the back.
Hey, dude, if anyone
on the bed, it's like what?
If anyone needs any woman advice, Atticus on Goodnight Azeroth is your man. Tune in. Hypnotic, thank you so much for joining. It was again a pleasure, a joy. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
You're in the running for the 20. Appreciate you, man. I'll catch you soon. My main tank, my man. All right, later, bro.
Later, dude.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, that was Hypnotic Bud, fellow co-host to Goodnight Azeroth. That was our 6th contestant. We got $20 on the line. We got 20 minutes. I'm bringing in, the next contestant is going to be Thor, one of my big fans, big followers. I'm just as much a fan as he is of me. We chat nearly every single day. It's been such a cool experience getting to know you guys and being in the Classic WoW community. It's just weird. And I'm sure that you experience that in guilds, but I kind of feel like I got the prenup. I got the experience before the game comes out. So I've already got a taste of how Classic WoW brings us all together. But I got who now has become a longtime friend, the Angry Viking, Thor. I think he's going to be in the DMs in a second. I'm going to give him a call. But yeah, dude, this guy's a legend. This guy's and again, we've had so many good people coming on. Yeah, everyone has had fantastic. Today's topic is nostalgia. Your earliest memories in Classic WoW. Everyone's had fantastic conversation pieces today. I'm loving this. I'm digging it. I didn't know how this was gonna go. Scuff stream. We've done pretty good up to this point. But let me find Thor, and we're gonna bring him in here. Oh, hang on. All right, Thor. Answer this call in a second. We'll get you set up. You don't have to have face cam. Let me turn you down if you're not going to be on face cam. But let me catch up on the chat. How are we doing, guys? Thanks everybody for tuning in. Brown Coat, yeah, you're on GNA. I'll see you a lot lately. Thanks, man. I hope so. It's good to see you in here, Brown Coat.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, there he is. Hold up. Let me fix the overlay. Shiza. I feel like, okay. Give me a second. I think we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, our 7th contestant of the night, going up against the Bachelor Grace for days, if I could say so myself. We got the one and only Thor. He goes by Thor, the Angry Viking. Oh, let me fix the overlay. I've met this guy through Discord, through just the content interactions that the interactions I've had by making content. Seriously, this is one of those. This is one of those things where this relationship never would have happened unless I had made content, unless we played the game together. So, really longtime friend. It feels like we've known each other forever. I can't wait until the day we meet. We don't get on voice chat too often, but we talk back and forth every single day. It's my pleasure, my honor, to present to you the Angry Viking Thor. It's good to hear from you. You got $20 on the line, Thor. Impress me. Today's topic is nostalgia. Your earliest memories in vanilla WoW. What makes you tick? What is I want all the things, all the senses, all the feels, what you smelled, who was there, how you got the game, dude. Lay it on me.
Honestly, I originally played the beta at my buddy Jimmy's house.
No way.
Yeah.
Have I heard this story?
Yeah, I think I told you one time.
No, but go again, because I've heard a lot.
So he got a beta invite. I don't know how the hell he did it, but he got a beta invite, and this is like my best friend in high school, and so you know, we're always playing D2. We're always playing StarCraft. I mean, we were like little Korean kids, man. In StarCraft, dude, we were just rocking everybody in 2v2s. So all of a sudden, you know, he catches wind of this, you know, this new Blizzard game.
Okay.
And, you know, and it's World of Warcraft. And I know I've told you this before, but my grandfather is the one that got me into the whole Warcraft scene with the demo of orcs versus humans.
Yes,
you know?
I remember. Yes. Yeah. I remember you saying that, but that's okay. Carry on.
Yeah. So, you know, obviously, like, I'm like, hell yeah, like, let me get that. So I jump on, and I played about an hour of it, and absolutely hated it. I thought it was awful.
Wow, your first hour?
But it was, yeah. Well, I mean, it was, you know, my first MMO.
Wow.
And it was my first MMO.
Spicy.
And
I didn't know this part.
You know, I picked like I think I picked a human warrior or something like that, and it was just chunky. I mean, it was a beta.
Sure.
But you know, so I didn't know what the hell I was getting into.
Sure.
And I didn't like it.
Wow.
Fast forward, the game launches, and I end up living at like kind of like a little party flop house.
Did you get there like the on launch day you were there?
No,
Okay.
I actually played probably about 2 weeks, maybe a month after.
Yeah, it was such a sour experience. You said screw this. It wasn't
even necessarily that, dude.
sure.
Honestly, I just all my buddies in the house played it. Well, actually, one of them played like Star Wars Galaxies or something, or whatever that Star Wars one was.
Yeah.
At the time. So I was just like, you know, all my other roommates are playing it. Like, you know, okay, I'll give it a whirl.
Yeah.
And my buddy worked during the days. I worked overnights, and when he was at work, I was glued to his computer.
Playing on his account?
Dude, yeah.
Nice.
I made it. He ended up yelling at me to make my own account, so I had to buy my own account and start all over. But like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like he couldn't get me off the damn thing.
Oh,
and then
dude.
I ended up buying my other roommate's computer.
Nice.
He had to sell it,
Nice.
so I could.
I want to interject, Thor. You literally, you have. I hear this all the time, and I've heard only a handful of stories compared to the millions that are out there. But I swear, every single one of them is the same. My friend introduced me to the game. I played it on their computer. I played on their account to level 20, and they said, "Get the hell off the computer. I want to play my own freaking account." Right? It cracks me up. Everybody, it was a good game. It wasn't just. It was a mixture of the timing. They were in the right place at the right time. This game was so good. When was the last time we played a game that you were introduced to someone else? I don't know. It's just maybe there hasn't been a game that's had as much success as Vanilla WoW had. But
Definitely not.
It just blows me away that everyone has this same Cinderella story, if you could call it that, of how they were introduced to the game. Like my uncle showed my brother, and my brother brought the game home 2 weeks. He spent 2 weeks living with my uncle, and my brother came home with World of Warcraft. My mom didn't know it was a monthly subscription, or else she probably would have never bought the game. But that's how we got introduced to the game, right? And I will say this, and I'll let you carry on, but this is a speed dating thing. I want to fill you in on some of my life. I got to tell you bits and pieces of my story, but my two uncles, my Uncle Jed and Uncle Gary, they used to two-man dungeons. They played Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know when Elder Scrolls came out in comparison to Classic WoW. Point is, they always played these dungeon crawlers, these games in the past. And Classic WoW, you know, people talk about it, and I didn't know any better, but they said Classic WoW was the easy man's game. And so they used to make World of Warcraft their experience harder. They didn't rush to level cap. They almost despised it. They said it's a gear grind. Dude, they used to two-man dungeons. They said, and that's my inspiration for the three-man dungeon meta. If you've been following me at all and you've seen my content, I've been making guides in preparation for creating a three-man dungeon meta in Classic WoW. I've been making forum posts and videos, getting ready to, oh man, Classic's going to be big. But anyways, these guys are literally my inspiration for what I'm gonna do in Classic WoW. But they played the game. That's how this 3-man dungeon meta came about. If you didn't know that, Thor, I think I may have told you that at one point.
Yeah.
But they cleared Nomergan as a paladin and a hunter. 2-man paladin and hunter. I don't know what level they were. Granted, I'm sure they were probably 5 levels above. That's what I want to think. But I mean, dude, if they did it at the appropriate level, that's absolutely insane. And then they went druid, and they said they used to balance aggro. Guys, we did some 3-man testing on private servers. Granted, and private servers were a lot harder. But oh my gosh, it literally creates a new play mode. I'm stoked. I'm hyped. But just it's a testament to how this game was just passed on through the grapevine. It's such a cool experience. It really is. It really is. So that's just tidbits on the nostalgia factor. And I think that's going to be relevant. I think that's going to be the same whenever Classic comes out this time. There's millions of players that are going to be introduced to this game because Classic. It'll be a little bit different. But no, I sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're fine.
I want to hear, like I said, I want to hear the juicy stuff. What brings you back? Is it a certain zone? Is it a certain soundtrack?
Oh, we've already talked about this. It's Scarlet Moon.
Yes. Yeah,
I am
you're
gonna
right,
spend so much. I leveled so many characters to 40-ish simply because I wanted to keep going back into Scarlet Monastery. I love that damn thing.
Just to start fresh and do it again. That's insane. That's cool.
Yeah, I had so many characters, man. So many, and I loved Scarlet Monastery. I thought that place was like the absolute coolest.
It was in-game content.
Dungeon.
Yeah, I mean it was one huge cathedral with 4 instances. Like, dude, there's nothing like it in the game.
Well, I mean the lore behind it. I mean, me and you've touched on this.
Yeah,
I'm a huge lore nerd when it
I
comes
love
to
it.
the Scarlet Crusade and the Argent Dawn. So, just the whole story behind the monastery itself being like an actual place for priests to go learn how to be a priest and yada yada yada. Then it got converted, I think, in the second war or whatever, into what it is now, and the Scarlet Crusade took over, and they're just complete zealots. So if you're not a human, anti-race person or whatever on their little crusade there, then they want nothing to do with you.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. And I've been making those guides over Scarlet Monastery lately. Absolutely fascinates me. Blows me away. The Scarlet Crusade. Sorry, I was just catching up and make sure I didn't miss anything.
You can get that tabard.
Yeah, no. And I talked about that in one of my most recent videos, dude. Oh, that one experience of picking up the Scarlet Crusade tabard, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember the name of it. I literally just made a video over it. But dude, oh my gosh, that was the first time I got my hands on it. I didn't get a part of a guild, and even if I did get into a guild, damn well I didn't spend a gold on a guild tabard. It didn't make, you know what I mean? Like, it was an aesthetic, and gold was scarce back in the day. Even though I know I spent my gold on stupid stuff, I wasn't going to spend it on a tabard. That was my first tabard ever, and it was a beastie one at that, the Scarlet Crusade tabard. Oh, and it has the same appearance as the Scarlet chest piece. The super rare, one of the rare drops that only drops off the Scarlet Champions. Guys, I just did my research. I'm not that smart. But I remember the Scarlet chest piece being this beastie item. It was the chest piece and the boots. I was a little bit higher level. This was probably in Wrath. I was thinking about farming higher level dungeons, and I never got either one of those, the Scarlet boots or chest piece. I probably gave up on farming. I was terrible at farming, too. I don't know what. I probably used my Gnome Warrior, and it was... You can't farm dungeons with... As a 12-year-old, I couldn't figure it out. But anyways... Yeah, the Scarlet Tabard. What else was so unique about the Scarlet Crusade for you? What were there specific items other than the tabard? Specific experiences. Did you ever get into the graveyard? Because, dude, I never touched the graveyard. It was unheard of. You don't need to go to the graveyard, right?
I did every aspect of it.
Yeah.
I primarily leveled, 30 to
just grinding.
40, just grinding that place. But one of the first times that I ever went in there, I got brought in by a friend of mine who was a higher level, and he brought me through to help me out.
Yeah.
And again, it was a paladin, and I couldn't use Mograin's hammer or whatever it was called. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, I just did it. Yeah,
that
it's Hand of
dropped,
Justice.
and it was the coolest looking freaking weapon I had ever seen.
Did it look cool, or was it the item art?
No, it looked cool, dude. It was like the first weapon that was like, it looked metallic.
Yeah.
Like it had that shine to it.
Yeah. Nice.
And it was all spiky
Nice.
and you know, looked wicked regal. It was all golden, and
Yeah.
it just looked badass.
Hell yeah.
And then when you put like an enchant with a glowing effect on it, it just looks so cool.
For sure.
So I got that and the tabard on my first run through. So like I was
Nice.
hooked.
Nice.
Right there.
Ever since then.
My crappy paladin.
Mograin's Might. That's what it was.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Bronco. So, and fill me in, I think that you commented this on the most recent Scarlet Monastery guide that I made. What was the experience of finding High Inquisitor Fairbanks, the secret boss, in the cathedral? Behind the torch.
So, as was anybody back in vanilla, that was as pleb as me.
Yeah.
We all clicked.
Oh yeah, we all clicked. I definitely was a clicker.
Oh yeah, and one of my group members accidentally clicked the torch trying to click one of the mobs that we dragged into
Shut
that room,
up.
and it opened the friggin' door. We had no friggin' idea what the hell it was.
Whoa.
We literally just accidentally opened this door to a whole nother boss, and our mouths dropped.
Nice. And listen, this is an aspect of the game that was only in Vanilla WoW, and the aspect I'm talking about is in the world there were items, quest items specifically, and you guys know this, whether it was you had to pick up certain items, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. You had to pick up a bone, or you had to pick up raptor eggs. The items didn't sparkle like they did in every other iteration of World of
You
Warcraft.
better read that quest text.
Right? Yeah, and you had to read the quest text, and it was just this, again, this perfect storm that made Vanilla WoW as great as it was. But yeah, the torch definitely wasn't sparkling. I know things like opening up a door, those didn't sparkle in later games, but man, some of the experiences, man, my brother, we still talk about it to this day, about some of the memories we have, that stupid quest, whatever quest it would be. You couldn't see anything on the ground, dude. You'd literally be running over. You'd spend hours trying to complete a quest, and then 3 hours go by and you literally did nothing during your gaming session. That's why Classic WoW was so brutal, man. At least if you weren't level-headed, if you weren't experienced, if you didn't know I should just grind, I should just continue to level, dude, it was painful. It was not forgiving at all. Classic WoW.
I also like to in Classic, I like to go find places that couldn't easily get to, or were unfinished.
We could talk about this for
yeah, but the one that I absolutely will always remember.
Give me the
is
juice.
It's still there. You can still go to it.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out.
I'll share my experience with you. We're gonna end on this, guys. Before he jumps in, guys, this was the Classic WoW speed dating experience, episode 1, with your one and only boy yourself, Grace for days. No, it's been really neat. It's been really good up to this point. No one else has hit me up in the DMs, but we're gonna continue to do this Monday through Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to see you guys here. Today's topic was nostalgia, our earliest memories of Vanilla WoW. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Tell me about your secret spots that you love to explore.
So it's still there.
Okay.
So if you look at Arathi Highlands,
Yeah.
and then off to the
Bottom
off
right?
to the right,
Or middle
off to
right?
the right of,
Yeah,
yeah,
middle
that
right.
the little green spot.
Yeah.
To the right of the mountains. I don't know how the hell I managed
You could
to
only
get
get there through the zone north of Arathi Highlands and go down the coast, right?
Hinterlands.
Hinterlands,
Yep.
yeah.
So I don't know why the hell I was doing it, but I was just
Yeah.
going and exploring and
Nice.
and found that and was like, what the hell is this? And there was, little dwarves. I mean, again, I was a paladin, so little dwarves and stuff I could go talk to,
For
and
sure.
and they gave you directions through Ironforge for some damn reason, and yeah, it was pretty badass that I found
In
this
that
little-
zone? In that one zone there's a quest?
Yeah.
Shut
No, there's no
up.
quest.
Oh.
There's guards. There's
Oh.
Ironforge. Well, they're not Ironforge guards, but they look like the Mountaineers.
Yeah, I know what you're
When
talking about.
you can talk to them, and they give you, or I don't know if they still do, but they gave you the same text as if you were talking to a Ironforge guard.
Wow. Oh, dude, I love little nuggets like that. That is my shit, dude. No, yeah, and Thor, I knew he came through, dude. He's a concurrent viewer. He knows what I like. No, dude, that struck a chord with me. I'll tell you one of my experiences. I've got a lot, and I won't give you the juice, the sauce right now. But I've got tons of these exploration spots. I will say one of my favorite was the bridge the underground tunnel between Dunmoreau and Loch Madon, in the south tunnel I'm talking about. There is a little spot to the right whenever you just entered Loch Madon. Alright, Tears Full Glaze music is stressing me out. I gotta turn this down. Sorry. It's bugging me out. We're just gonna stop it. We're wrapping up. Or I'm gonna skip it because it's driving me crazy. Okay, much better. The spot in Loch Madon, obviously, you know by now. I spent a couple hours, dude, scaling that mountain, and I got over to the pilot spot as a gnome too. Like, and depending on what character you were, was dependent on if you could get to certain spots or not. Like night elves, dude, night elves were best in slot for wall jumping. I always saw night elves in the cities at the highest points on walls, whether it was in Ironforge or Stormwind, the front gates of Stormwind, by the bank in Ironforge. The night elves were always at the top. For some reason, their hitbox where they stood, it was the most advantageous. But as a gnome, I could get to places that no one else could get to, such as, I know this sounds stupid, the house below Westfall. And it was so nostalgic, and I love stupid little things like that, but then it also made jumps extremely hard. I don't know, and that's just stupid aspects of the game fascinated me. They really hooked me, grabbed my attention. But yeah, one little nugget was figuring out that it was always a mystery. What are there secret quests over in Dunmoreau in that airplane strip, right? Like, that's what I always thought. Did you ever think about like secret quests in this mystery of certain zones?
Oh yeah,
like,
dude.
Like Hyjal. What's in Hyjal? Is there a secret zone? Is there a secret quest? Speaking of, I won't even spoil it. I'm gonna do another topic on it. But dude, there's literally a freaking. Did you know this, Thor? And I didn't realize this. I saw someone's freaking video. Sorry, I'm so amped up talking about it, dude. There was literally a raid entrance to Hyjal in Vanilla WoW.
Oh yeah.
There's a raid portal. It's green. To Hyjal, at the southern end of Winterspring.
If it was a placeholder, or if it was, I kind of remember there being some information about the fact that Battle for Mount Hyjal was actually supposed to be a raid in vanilla, as was carried.
Yeah, no, and I think it's because there was that portal there, and I physically saw it for the first day, and I was kind of pissed off that I saw it, because I was like, no, I was supposed to discover this in Classic. I don't want to see it right now. But it blew me away that that was a remnant, and there's so many of those. There's so many of those things left to be discovered in Classic WoW, man. Personally, I mean, I know that a lot of people have discovered them, but there's so many little niche things that they're particularly magnificent. Like I don't know why they're like hiding under getting under the house in Westfall. I know that sounds like not a big achievement. It was just so cool, so neat. I know it was a terrible example. But Thor, you got one more hidden spot before we wrap up the speed date in this cast?
No, not really. I mean,
That's okay.
There was a couple little waterfalls and stuff in like, what was that zone with the Lakeshire? There's a few waterfalls there in the mountain ridge that you have to do the whole entire wall jumping thing, but you can get to them that were pretty. I would just fish. For sure. I'm going to Thor, thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, no problem.
Being my 7th contestant on The Price is Right. I keep wanting to say that, dude. I need to come up with a catchy name so I can let it roll off like that. But nah, dude, thanks for coming on and speed dating with me. It was a blast, and it's been good. I'll catch you in the Discord very soon. All right, later, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap up the first episode of the Classic WoW speed dating experience. I'm your bachelor, the man himself, Grace for days. I give myself too much credit. Boy, I need to get a haircut. I need to clean up. I need to get ready for this, man. I wasn't prepared. I did bring the suit, though. I overdressed. I'll probably be a little bit more casual next time. But, guys, the topic today was nostalgia. Earliest memories of Vanilla WoW. I've got... Dude, we could talk about... There's a million different topics we could have. I'm planning on doing this Monday through Friday. For everyone that's tuning in up to this point. Whoa, we still have the $20 giveaway. I'm going to announce that in a second. But I'll just catch up on everybody. Andrew, hey, I remember getting a group of 40 naked gnomes and running to the Gurubashi arena and pounding level exclamation marks. Andrew, you make me want to go on tangents again, but the exclamation marks, the mystery behind it. It's good stuff, dude. Good memories. Good times. Ryan King, I've been in Hyjal and Vanilla. They had those under construction signs set up. Yeah, I've seen remnants and videos of that stuff. It's good. Brown Coat Blue, Baron of Hell. Cortello's Riddle was one of them. Quergo's Gold too. You know what made me obsessed on the Mulgore Zone? The tint that you see if you go through the flying path from Stone Town to Thunderbluff. It's unreachable even if wall jumping. It's in the northeastern side of Mulgore. Real quick. In Mulgore, no, Baron of Hell, it's actually not. It's actually not, and I thought the same thing. Oh my gosh, the Venture Coal Mine is such a maze, it literally goes there. Unless we're thinking about a different zone, and it has a secret engineering trainer. Guys, open up another can of worms, dude. Just game design. The Taurens, the Taurens are just like this hippie nature. I want to call them like Native American. They have a lot of Native American aspects to them. They don't waste any of their food, but an engineering profession, that's one of their last things on their bucket list, right? They're not skilled in teaching engineering at all. So there's not an engineering trainer in Thunderbluff or in Mulgore for that matter, except there is, and it's in that secret zone that you can discover through the Venture Coal Mine. Another freaking nugget to and it's a goblin. It's a goblin that teaches you engineering. Guys, it's been 2 hours. Speed dating has been a blast. Some of the guys that we had on the show, we had the Snood Penguin. Oh my gosh. The Snood Penguin, the myth, the legend. I've had him in a lot of my videos. Finally got to meet him. It was a really cool experience. Goat Dragon. It was a thrill having him on. Render, my man. Always have great conversations. He talked about how he leveled up with his Warlock. I gotta get better at doing this, guys. Speed dating. I'm a terrible host. Render blew me away. Scheiße. I wish I remembered the specific tidbits. I should have wrote down more notes. But Render, oh my gosh. I wanted to, and then we had Hypnotic Bud, my man, and then Thor come on. I think that was the 6. I think we had 6 players. But yeah, dude, Render, I'm gonna have to give it to you. You sold me. You sold me on. We talked about game design, and I'll give you this. I'm such a terrible host, dude. I can't give you specifics. I just blitz through all these people. But I'm such a fanatic for Vanilla WoW game design, and Render always seems to pique my interest just with this conversation. And Render, DM me, send me your email. I'm going to send you that $20 Amazon gift card right away. Guys, yesterday I got my first hole-in-one in disc golf. I got the bug. I'm going back. I'm going to be throwing down the dungeon guides in preparation for Classic WoW. I'm going to be speed dating every Monday through Friday, hopefully 1 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time until launch. This was an absolute blast, and I'm glad that I finally got to talk to some of you guys that I've been seeing for the last couple months, and so it's been nice. Yeah, Render, can we get some chat? Can we get some grats in the chats for Render? For Render, man. Yeah, dude, it was a pleasure talking with y'all. It was good talking to you too, man. You are the winner! The winner of the $20 Amazon gift card. Get all your Classic WoW needs, whatever it is, whether it's a mouse, Hot Pockets, new keyboards. I'm running late. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And it's nice having the community around, man. It's good. I gotta go. I gotta take this crap off and go throw the Frisbee. I will see you guys in the very near future. It was a blast. Speed dating number 2, I'm going to have a, if you haven't subscribed already, and thank you for all the follows, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube already, I'm going to put a poll up, and we're going to vote on what tomorrow's topic should be. I've got a couple topics. I'm going to throw that out in the morning. Thanks all for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. We're only 29 days away, something like that, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Grace for days. Howdy.